chance to play from Quill. Wait, oh, a misfire! A misflame of Doggy extends the lead for Eclipse. From the airspace, XV official bringing him out offensive pressure, but it leads to an overcommit. Let's take a closer look at this. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another lovely, awesome, stupendous, and dare I say, hype, Flips Rocket League tournament. I am GJ, and allow me to thank our new video editor, Augustine, for making that sick montage, which you will find on our YouTube channel. With me are two casters, one of which you are familiar with, but the other is new to the scene. Ladies and gentlemen, to my left is our new caster, Caboose, aka Cabooster.
Hello. How's it going?
And to my right is a caster returning from a bit of a break after his cat decided to nom on his microphone cord.
yeah, man. Hey, man, it feels good to be back, man. How's everybody doing, man?
Yes. By the way, that's FYR. You didn't let me get your name in.
Oh, my bad, man. My bad. That seemed like enough of an introduction, man.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a lovely tournament coming up to you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we already dealt with the qualifiers. Right now the quarterfinals are well underway, but one of the 4 matches will be streamed, and that match will of course be Eclipse versus XV Official. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before we get into the match proper, let's talk a little more about these two teams. Eclipse, they have been on a tourney-winning high as of late. They are currently the team with the most tourney wins under their belt, and they are on a 3-tourney winning streak. They are 3-0 right now in that streak. And as for XV Official, we have seen them play previously, like in a previous tournament. In fact, going into my tourney history here, yes sirree, they were actually present in the semifinals, only to get destroyed by Eclipse 3-0. So this is a rematch of that semifinal, and looks like there was a little bit of a mishap here with the match lobby. Don't worry, folks. I'm not sure what went down, but we'll get that sorted. Our resident match lobby maker, Naz, will take care of the situation. looks like just a case of timing out. No worries. Simple connection trouble. Anyways, while Naz is taking care of things, getting things ready for the Eclipse versus XV Official matchup, which is about to get underway. Let's talk a little bit more about XV Official. No doubt they want revenge. They want revenge for their loss in the previous tournament. And as for Eclipse, well, Eclipse, they want more. They want more money, they want more accolades, they want more. Feed them more, as they say. Now, as we go into this lovely stadium here, waiting for the two teams to get in on the action, guys, FYR, you've probably seen Eclipse. You've seen Eclipse play before, if I recall correctly. Your thoughts?
Well, honestly, pretty good players, man. I'm not even gonna lie, but I've only, all these players, it kind of mixes up because, I haven't been in this tourney in like a while, so I don't really remember a lot about Eclipse, but I just know that they put up a pretty good fight.
Yes, and yes. And do you have any thoughts on this match that's about to get underway, Caboose?
It does look like this is going to be a pretty intense matchup. I mean, between we have Eclipse looking like a very strong team. I mean, they have multiple high MMR players, but then there's also XV Official. I mean, they do have a couple of high-end players. Just depends on how they handle their mechanics and how they handle their rotations against this strong defending team with their, you said 3 wins?
Yeah, 3-0.
3-0. I mean, there are some upsets, there are some happiness in some tournaments. I guess we can see how this goes.
Alright, so it looks like both teams are having some black screening issues here. Bit of a case of Rocket League being Rocket League, so we may have to. I'm not sure if a match lobby remake is needed, but if necessary. In the meantime, let's get back to the studio while the situation is being resolved. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a big thanks to everyone for watching at home. Big thanks to the Slip staff for making this tourney run as well as it is right now, and it's gonna run smoothly start to finish. Calling it right now, we're gonna body this tourney. It's gonna be a straight up Brazil. Okay, all jokes aside, let's talk more about the teams that we're gonna hopefully see during the tourney. We are looking at some new teams, some old teams here and there. Looking at the quarterfinals in particular, we got Imperium versus Flow State. We got Airstream Impact versus Assault Esports. And wait, no, wrong one. Sorry, excuse me. We got Imperium versus Starlit Vortex. Excuse me, I was looking at the wrong bracket. We got Imperium. We got Airstream Impact versus the Doggers, and of course, we got the returning team, T-Bow Blackout, coming in, making a grand return, taking on Barbaric Union. Of course, you won't be seeing these matches, but we will let you know the results of those matches as soon as we can. Now, while we're getting the match lobby made, courtesy of Nas here. That's pretty much our cue that makes, yeah. Okay, so while that match lobby is being remade, let's talk more about T-Bow Blackout. We haven't seen T-Bow Blackout play in several tourneys now. We've been missing him. And so it's really great to see them come back. They're one of the older teams in Slip's history, with Ellie Pay, the captain of the team, being one of the oldest players out there in terms of their time in Slips. And let me tell you something. From what I recall from seeing that team play, they are a strong team. Make no mistake. And FYR, I do believe you need to leave the match lobby. There's a reason why I mentioned lobby remake. But anyways. T-Bow Blackout. From my experience with watching them play, I think they're a strong team. I want to see them in the finals. That would be great. That would be a great way for them to come back from being gone for so long. But speaking of competitive play, looks like we're back in the lobby here, and hopefully the black screening issue has been resolved for both teams. I'm not gonna, as tourney admin, I'm not going to invoke the 10-minute time limit right this moment because of the black screening being out of the two teams' control. I'm gonna be merciful here, alright? So, I'm gonna give them a little extra time to get in. A big thanks to Nas for helping out with the tourney lobby, with the match lobbies and what have you. Now, let's see. Goodness gracious, as tourney admin, I'm getting all kinds of, and of course, as a reminder to everybody watching, this is actually a good time as any, if you've seen our tourney pages on Battlefire, Smash.gg, and Tournament, that's 2 O's right there, you may or may not be confused as to how we handle tourney management. Well, we mentioned on the front of all 3 of these pages that tourney management is handled in the Discord, and that all of the teams who want to take part in the tourney need to jump into the Discord, get registered, finalized by the deadline. The deadline passed last night, so any latecomers who are trying to join right this moment, we don't do that in Slips. Many teams may many organizations may be fine with registrations on the day of, like consistently fine with that, but that's not how we do things. Granted, we can be merciful at times and understanding, and there have been times when a team was brought in the day of, like, as a out of respect, like in accordance with a situation, and there have been times when we actively delayed registration to the day of, but at the same time, we gotta make sure to give our staff members time to prepare for the tournament. That's why we have the deadline set up the way it is. So, looks like both teams are in the lobby, so we are going to get ourselves in to the studio here, into the game here, into the arena. Eclipse will be blue, and XV Official will be orange. Caboose will be our color commentator, and bringing in that play-by-play will be FYR. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about ready to begin. A big thank you to everyone for sticking with us. And I hope you enjoy the match that's about to begin. These two teams will be joining up when they're ready. Okay, so guess they need it. Alright, so they've been given the go-ahead. We're about ready to start. You guys can take it from here. I will be chilling out, watching the festivities play out. So here we go. It's Eclipse versus XP Official, the streamed quarterfinal matchup of the evening. Best of 3. Quarterfinals are all best of 3. Semifinals and finals are best of 5. Take it away, gentlemen.
All right, so first we see the ball gets really kicked into the orange side, but it goes past that. We got to resist with some really good defense along with Moon. SoulLinx pushes it back to the orange. It seems that it's very deep into orange right now, but as we know, the first game is just, them getting to know each other. And so this right now isn't really that big of a game, but if they could get a score on right now, that would be pretty good. But it seems that Eclipse has a lead here. I'm sure you agree.
No,
I do agree with that. It does look like as if they are trying to be a little more aggressive towards the start pushing towards...
Okay, sorry, my bad for interrupting. They literally almost just scored.
No, you're fine. Looks like Eclipse is trying to get a more aggressive start towards XV Official just to be able to show their dominance in the game and being able to show them what they are capable of. Like you said, they are trying to get a feel, so we could see a very different matchup after this game or in the middle of this game.
Dude, these the XV guys really have a good sense of defense right here. Moon is really good at defense, but then everybody just comes in and, gets the ball out. They're like really trying really hard to score right now, but it seems that, it's proving to be a challenge for them.
They are getting good rotations, pushing back, pushing forward, being able to keep in game and out. But it does seem as if they are double rotating on the same side. There's a couple of times you can try to rotate off, but there are incidents where you can't. Yes.
Well, Resist really has... Resist just got blown up by Fruit, my man. Fruit has the ball right now. Looks like he's just juggling right now. He's getting over to the orange side. Omega gets it out of it. Resist tries to get it out. Gay Hubs moves it to the orange. Omega and SoulLinx just almost collided there. Fruit is on the defense right now with Omega trying to hit it in. Moon pushes it back so Omega can have a chance. Gay Hubs has it going towards the orange. Moon might go up here for the defense. All right, pushes it away. Resist moves it to the blue side. SoulLinx is probably going to come in here, push it over there. Resist... Omega. J Hubs came in with the clutch save right there. Moon pushes it. All right, not letting them get in there. Resist goes on, continues the thing. Fruit tries to defense right here, but SoulLinx might have to come. Oh, no, not SoulLinx. All right, Omega pushes it back. It looks like they're... SoulLinx coming in for the defense, man. Moon over here. SoulLinx pushes it again. Moon and SoulLinx are just having the ultimate battle of their life with that ball. And it looks like Fruit just scored. All right. I think we might have our scorer lord here. Previous score. Nobody was on the defense. Nobody was fast enough. Or Omega wasn't able to get that.
It does look like they were pushed up a little too far and left, who was it? Moon or Omega too far back by himself with a double commit pushing up.
All right, so right now Eclipse has the score as I predicted. Gay Hubs goes over there. I think they're going to get set up another one. Fruit over here with the ball. Moon might come in. Solings looks like, J Hubs and Omega collided, almost kill each other right there. Omega passes to the blue side. Fruit makes sure that it doesn't go over there and pushes it back to the orange. Gets that boost. Gets it lined up. Solings almost hit it into there, but he got an interference there. Gay Hubs is going to get in that score. Good score. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good rotations. Looks like we have 1:38 left. It is a possibility to come back, but we have to keep the defense up with them struggling on that defense end. The offense is pretty strong from Eclipse right now.
Yeah, the Eclipse is really doing some good offense right now. I'm not even going to lie. All right, so we got Moon and Solings battling for the ball right now. It looks like it's going to the blue side, but J Hubs comes in and Omega pushes it back, setting it up. But Fruit comes in with the defense, and J Hubs goes in, stands there, ready for the thing. Fruit passes it back. It looks like they're just passing it around in the middle here. They got some very good plays right here, very good. But Omega and Gay Hubs collided right there. Explosion. Resist just Fruit blew up Resist. J Hubs looks like he has a ball. Resist after that came back to get that. Moon clutched it up right there. Solings looks like he's going to try to get the ball in there. Resist makes it out of there. Resist passes it to Omega in order to score. Fruit comes in, pushes the ball out. Resist tries to get the ball out of the orange side. Moon has to be left to that situation. Solings and good stuff. Solings got a score. Moon wasn't able to defend that, unfortunately. He got there too early, or just he barely missed it.
They are keeping a constant speed up on top of them and making sure they can keep that offense pushing, whether or not the defense wants to stay. I mean, they are struggling back there. We will see in the second match on how they want to change that.
All right, so far it looks like Eclipse has just got in the bag here. Bro. Man, I should just keep my mouth shut. Moon just scored in that. XV just made 1 point in, but maybe they could be able to come back. Maybe.
It's a possibility. With that good demo being able to open up that net and no one being back, it did open up a clean score for Moon.
And Solings might get a score. Solings got this goal, man. That was an easy score right there, man. Easy score. Moon basically just scored that, man. All right. Nice game. All right, let's see this. Moon and Fruit just went in for that. Resist passes to the blue side. Solings try to defend that, but it seems that they almost scored there. Fruit comes in to push the ball with orange, so they don't even get a shot, and Solings scores.
They are really pushing that lead on these people, trying to show them who is the leader of this game.
Yeah, so why do we let them score a goal, man? Let's just completely wreck them.
I mean, with Solings being the team captain, he is showing the worthy of being able to carry his team to a victory alongside with his teammates, giving him great passes and great teamwork.
It looks like that is Jeej for this game. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that's...
First game is going to go to Eclipse, though.
Congratulations, Eclipse.
That's just game 1, though. Let me tell ya. And, okay, so let's see here, and... Okay, anyways, let's talk about what happened there. Eclipse took a commanding lead early on, and while it looked like XV Official was gonna start off a comeback, it just wasn't in the cards for them that time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could have been a lot of miscommunication. It could have been a lot of misrotation. I mean, they know what they need to do. They need to try to rotate, change it off, and be able to learn what they messed up and be able to change it around for the next game.
Of course. Now, game 1 is usually the data game of these series.
Mm-hmm.
Game 2 is definitely where things are gonna pick up. I'm expecting it to be a bit closer. Now, we'll be going into game 2 shortly, and honestly, it's gonna be a great one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are about ready to proceed with Game 2. These players, they are not going to be waiting any longer than they have to. I agree with that sentiment. We're going right into the thick of it here. It is Game 2. If Eclipse wins this, then they move on. But if XV win it, they force a Game 3. Take it away, gentlemen. This show is about to get underway once again.
So as DJ said, I do believe this is going to be a very close game, is because XV has gotten all the data that they need, or some of the data, and then they're gonna just change up their gameplay style, I believe, so they can get more scores in. And Moon and PSYONIX are, of course, battling for the ball right here. It looks like it's very deep into orange right now. Eclipse looks like they got the lead so far, just because they have it very deep in orange. But Resist comes in, pushes it towards the blue side, but there's 3 people on the fence. Fruit was fortunately able to pass it back to the orange, and in the middle of the arena. 2 people on the defense. Resist and Omega came in, just in case one of them couldn't. Fruit tried to get that ball out there. All right, J-Hubs got it. Fruit, all right, passes it to PSYONIX. All right. Might see a score here, maybe. No, we won't. Moon passes it over there to the Omega, and Omega might try to score here, but Fruit is going to come in and interfere. Omega or it looks like they're all bundled up here in the middle, trying to get the lead here, but I don't know. It seems like a pretty close game right now because they both had some similar times at each side, and but yeah, Fruit over here
are changing it around a little bit for the next match. From this past match, I mean, they are pushing up. They are being able to keep a slight rotation, not double committing as much, being able to pass the ball, being able to keep it in both territories.
Oh, PSYONIX almost scored there, but Resist came in with a clutch save. As PSYONIX passes to Fruit. Oh, Fruit interrupted, or Jacobs interrupted it. Resist might come in here with the score. PSYONIX got that out of the way. Gonna pass it over there to Fruit. Fruit and PSYONIX get over to the orange side. Resist tries to get it out. Got it in the air. Fruit just blew up the Moon, man. That's crazy. Jacob. Oh, well, there was 2 people waiting on the defense right there, so that was a pretty big chance they weren't even going to make it to begin with. All right, it looks like it's deep in the blue right now. J-Hubs is trying to get it out of there, or got it out of there, but Omega sends it back, and PSYONIX might come out. Yep, PSYONIX came in, sends it over to, try to send it over to J-Hubs, but it looks like J-Hubs might come in here to interrupt the Moon, but nope, it was Fruit that did that. Oh, wait a second. Oh, maybe. Oh, what a miss, man. J-Hubs came in and get that out of the way. Moon sends it back. PSYONIX punches it out of the way. Fruit comes in, sends it over. Oh, but Resist gets it out. Resist to let that pass him. Omega and Resist are over here at the blue side along with the Moon. They're trying to get a score here. They're all bundled up here. Maybe one of them should probably go closer to the defense just in case. Yep, Resist did that. All right, Resist sends it back. Anybody gonna interfere? J-Hubs interfered. Omega tried to get that quick scoring, but Moon gets that back. Omega gets that to the blue side. Looks like PSYONIX is gonna get that. Oh, Omega just got blown up by J-Hubs, man. All right, let's see. Moon, all right, J-Hubs over here has it in the blue side, trying to get that out of the way. Moon tried to get that. Fruit might score here. Oh, if only he scored a little bit lower. Oh, PSYONIX. Oh, Moon got that out of the way. Perfect. Pretty good defense. Moon coming in once again for the defense. All right, so you can see J-Hubs interfered with that ball, so he wouldn't go any further in the blue. Passes it back. PSYONIX. Yeah, it looks like they're 1 minute remaining. Yeah, it looks like these 2 teams are defending pretty well. It looks like they can't get a single score on them. They got pretty close, though. Eclipse has gotten very near like that right there. But Omega just got that defense, and so did Moon. Moon goes over there, passes the ball, tries to get to the blue side. Fruit tried to interfere, but couldn't. The ball is stuck in the middle. Omega passes or tries to get there. J-Hubs gets in the way. Resist tried to score there maybe. Moon tried to score, almost scored, but Fruit came in. Solings just zoomed past that ball. Fruit just kick that ball all the way to the side. Resist is standing on the defense. Fruit tried to score, got a little bit too high, and Solings scored last minute.
Yeah, it is definitely been an intense matchup. I mean, they are starting to learn each other's play styles. That almost being able to get that save by Moon, it's a rough time. They got 17 seconds. Let's see if they can pull it out for the 1-1, take it to overtime.
All right. Yeah. So that's all. Moon just scored. Okay. They have 10 seconds.
They had a great kickoff, put them in a really good position, be able to get that pass off the back corner, being able to line it up for a straight pass to middle.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Could they get one scoring, or they might have to go to overtime, maybe? All right, Omega. Oh, they almost scored into the orange. See, Omega resists with the ball, both of them. Moon coming in from behind you, and it's overtime. Boom, boom, overtime, but big going diamond right here. Let's go. Resists. Solings goes in, tries to get a goal. Fruit might go ham here. Omega get that defense. It looks like Eclipse is going ham right now. They're really going hard on the offense. Fruit goes in, jugs the ball. Oh, Omega comes in, get that ball out of his face, bruh. Fruit blew up the Moon of Jane, bruh. Alright, resistance Solings battling for the ball. Fruit gets the score, maybe. Oh, what a close one. Alright, Solings coming in, passes to the orange side. Solings might get a score here. Nope. Fruit. Let's go, Fruit. Good game right there. Yeah, it's just also some pretty good defense for both of the teams, but ultimately Eclipse came in with the very good offense right there.
That was a very good matchup.
Yes, ask and you shall receive.
You could just tell they had some very good communication right there.
They did. They very did.
Yeah, that was some strong communication. And a close game like that, all it takes is one or a couple of mistakes, and then the game is over. Anyways, Eclipse will move on to the semifinal. Shout out to XP Official for giving us a good show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have confirmation. We now know who won the other 3 quarterfinal matches. That means we know who's playing against who going into the semis. Ladies and gentlemen, Imperium defeated Starlit Vortex 2-0, so they move on to the semifinals. Airstream Impact, the stronger team of the 2 MMR-wise, lost against the Doggers. The Doggers won 2-1. Eclipse, we've seen them get a clean win on XP Official 2-0, and T-Bow Blackout won against Barbaric Union 2-0. So now we know without a doubt who will be playing against who. So, in the semifinals, the first semifinals will be Imperium versus the Doggers, and the second one will be Eclipse versus T-Bow Blackout. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be something to watch, because Imperium's one of the stronger teams out there, and the Doggers, they tend to surprise you by beating teams that are, MMR-wise, stronger than they are.
Yeah.
That's kind of that's part of their stick, other than their love for doggos. Shout-outs to doggies and pets in general. Pets are sweet and cute. Alright, so, your thoughts on these 2 teams, gentlemen?
Would you like to go?
You go ahead.
All right. For one, when I was looking at the stats, it does look like Imperium does have 3 higher end players. They're going to have very good rotations. It is only those 3, so there is no subs. Their captain is going to be Iota. I think that's how you say his name. It does look like he is one of the top players in this tournament, and he should be able to bring it out being able to give those good comms, good passes, being able to put a good strike and defense in. But then you put us just the Dodgers. I mean, they have some very strong plays. They have some good, strong players. We can see how they play against the very strong Imperium.
Yes, of course, of course. Now, Imperium, they're one of the few teams that can take Eclipse to task from what we've seen previously in the finals of the previous tournament. So, I would love to see them do it again, but they have to deal with the surprisingly skilled team that is the Doggers. They cannot sleep on this team at all, or else they will be, they will be, well, there might be an upset in the future, let's just say that. Now, ladies and folks, please let us know your thoughts. Who do you think is going to win the semifinal matchup, Imperium or the Doggers? As a heads up to the folks watching at home, the Imperium team have an MMR, that's a team average MMR rating, based on the MMRs of the 3 active players. They have a rating of 1644, while the Doggers have a 1409 rating. But this is the Doggers, so when they play, MMR doesn't really matter. Yes, XV did lose. Anyways, we'll be getting us into the, wait, on the phone here. Looks like we're getting a, Looks like we had some people leaving the lobby here. Are we getting a match lobby reset?
I think we are. There might be a little issue with the matches again.
Well, well, just to be safe, we'll leave the lobby, have Naz remake it as a nice safety measure, because Rocket League is, of course, Rocket League. It is as quirky as it is wonderful. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's stick around here for a bit. Let's wait for a bit. While we're waiting for the match lobby to be fully remade, let's talk a little more about some of these teams that have made it to the semifinals. Let's see, let me bring up my trusty handy-dandy notes. Eclipse, of course, the team to look out for, but they faced TiVo Blackout before. In fact, those two teams are old rivals in Slips, so we're gonna be seeing them in semifinals too. That's gonna be a sight to see. We've seen them play in finals in previous tourneys, so that is a match to look out for, let me tell ya. So, yeah, we got some Doggers love here. We got some Doggers love. Now we're just waiting on the teams to get into the remade lobby. We've already got some of them in here, and it looks like, yep, Imperium are in the lobby as we speak. We're just waiting on the Doggers to step in so that we can get started.
When it says, someone did say in chat, with Eclipse getting the good win, it does look like it is PSYONIX's birthday today.
Oh!
So that is a great win for him. Let's hope he can take it all the way. Maybe not. We'll see him. Hopefully he can take it to the finals and get that final win.
PSYONIX was the MVP there.
He was the MVP.
Yeah. Yeah, and that 1v1, if you're referring to 1v1, wait, no, maybe something else. Anyways, and wow, I was looking away for a moment, and these two teams are like, yeah, let's get started. It's Soul's birthday. Let's have some fun. Okay, anyways, seriously though, happy birthday to PSYONIX. You're awesome. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it to you guys to call this match. It is a best of 5. All the semifinals and all the finals will be best of 5 from here on out. We're in it for the long haul, folks. Imperium versus the Doggers. Take it away, gentlemen.
All right, it seems that it's very deep in the blue. They're getting some very close, almost scores here, but unfortunately, it looks like they keep not getting them. But they're getting very close to the scores over here on the orange side. I think we might see a score on the we might see a score from Imperium here in a little bit, because they're very deep into orange right now.
Yes, they are definitely keeping up high pressure on the Doggers. Now, if you think about it, the Doggers can keep up a good pressure with them. This team has been pushing up against them, pushing their back wall, but they can't seem to get it on target. Now, here we go with Aaron pushing it up, but giving it right away. We'll see how it goes from here.
Carl looks like Carl's in the middle, trying to get to the orange side, but Aaron came into the defense. But they almost scored again. Alec literally just almost scored. Idaho passes it back so he can get a setup. Aaron tries to get to is going to attempt to score here, but most likely won't be able to score. Alec passes it over here. It's a very, very mixed game here. I honestly don't know what to think here because this is the first game. They are getting a feel out for each other's gameplay, so it's kind of hard to see who might score first here. But it seems that Imperium might get a score here.
It's definitely going to be a different matchup. I mean, these guys are passing. They are shooting on target, off target, trying to keep up that strong defense. And with them going for their aerials, going up the walls, going off the ceiling, trying to give them some sort of fluctuation in their rotation. I mean, it's keeping up a good pace, keeping up a good fight. And Doggers, they're keeping up that good defense. They've got 4 saves already. Not too many shots on goal. But Imperium is definitely keeping a good offense against these guys, trying to keep them pressured, keeping them on their toes, and keeping them low on boost to make sure they have that good advantage.
Yeah, they are in fact doing that. But right now, it seems very mid right now because keep getting passing back and forth. They were really deep in the orange around the beginning of the game, but right now it seems that it's starting to switch right now because the ball is starting to shift more to blue overall, but more towards like the middle. But right now it seems like they're pretty much struggling. Might score here. Nope. That's Carl Blue. Oh, so many people are dying right now, bro. Iota. I don't know how you saw that name. Iota's just chilling right now. Alec going in, trying to get that ball out the blue side. Aaron just got that in there, man. All 3 of them are on defense, so there's no way they're going to be able to score here. Aaron tried to get that thing right there. Fruitless tried scoring, but Iota got the defense right there. Babatunde Jr. looks like he's going to try to get out the orange side. It looks like Aaron has that side right there. Alec got the ball towards the orange side. Iota was going to try to score here maybe, but all 3 of them are on defense, close but near the left side. Iota, of course, is the same. Trying to get that in there. Alec sets it up, passes it over there. Alec, let's go, man. Good job, Alec. Good job.
Just remember,
Imperialism was able to score first.
and just remember, folks, don't count out the Doggers at all. I know it's only like 40-some seconds, but there's a reason
The Doggers
why
might release their inner wolf.
or inner angry doggo.
Yeah, I mean, their ancestors were wolves, so they have a little bit of blood of wolf in them. So they might.
It does look like Aaron's getting a little bit of latency issues a couple of times. I've been checking the scoreboard every so often. I'm not sure if that's affecting this game at all, but they do have 6 saves over the 10 shots total. They don't have many shots on goal. They have 1 shot on goal by Footless, but still not bringing them any scores. They have 20 seconds to hopefully pull something out.
20 seconds to score, but it doesn't seem like it, honestly, because, Carl just scored. Very good play right here. I mean, yeah, he just tossed it. Nobody was able to get the defense on time.
Definitely was a little bit.
Let's see.
Yes, and
That's
speaking of,
fine.
going back into the action here, but just for a brief moment, I feel like I'm hearing a kitty cat causing trouble in somebody's room. But anyways, we got ourselves the end of that game here. Game 1 is in the books in favor of Imperium, 2-0. But they had to really work their butts off for goal number 1. Like I said earlier, do not sleep on the Doggers. Imperium, they definitely did not sleep on them, but they had to work their rears off, to get their first goal. But once they did, it was smooth sailing from there. And now the Doggers, they understand who they're dealing with.
Yeah, it looks like Imperium. Yeah, they were struggling there. Doggers got that very good defense. Oh, Aaron's having some problems there.
Aaron is getting constant latency, so
yeah, I'm seeing
I'm wondering if that's going to mess it up at all. I noticed it all game. Realized I messaged in the wrong chat. 1 second.
Alright, so it's looking pretty dicey. So far there hasn't been any discussion between the two teams about what to do about this. If we need to change the server, we're more than happy to do so, but it doesn't look like the two teams are okay. It looks like they just want to play as is, which is fine with me.
That's fine. I did notice that. I did want to make sure just in case, because you never know. One little lag spike could mess up a whole game.
Absolutely. So we're going to be going right into game 2 here. Remember, this is a best of 5, not a best of 3. So this is just the beginning. This was the data match. Joking. Okay,
Yeah.
Joking aside. Joking aside right now, Imperium, they're in a good position, but they are not on match point. If the Doggers win this, then they tie up the series and they potentially stop a reverse sweep situation. But we'll see what happens. Take it away, gentlemen.
All right, so I'm very interested to see what kind of gameplay is going to be going on here now that both teams have analyzed how their gameplay is. It looks like the ball is very deep into blue. Hold on. Yep. All right.
Oh, that quick, easy score on them.
The Imperion just got that score, man. They got a lead right now, man. It's not really looking very good for the Doggers, but they do have a lot of time to score here. 4 minutes, 19 seconds, which is a good time to make an epic comeback. It's also a good time for Imperions to, get more scores up, get the dub.
It's just like last match, the Doggers are very good on defense from what we can see. Now their offense, it can work. We have not seen any too big offensive plays from the Doggers. Imperium seems to be very aggressive, very good. And overall, they can keep a good defense, they can keep a good offense, and their offense definitely seems to be showing a lot more than their defense.
Yeah, but it looks like they almost just scored on the blue side. I don't know if you caught that. They almost scored there. Aaron came in with the clutch save right there. Alec out here trying to get that scoring, but unfortunately wasn't. Looks like Footless Quill has his ball right here, but Iota came in clutch. Oh, the Doggers scored. Very nice, very nice.
Yes.
Very
And shout out to whoever's kid that was.
Aaron's still getting that latency. Unfortunately, he did not say he wanted to change servers, so we'll see how that affects his gameplay.
All right, so it's pretty deep into orange right now. Seems that the Doggers showing up the same defense as they showed first game. But I think they have a setup here. Oh no, they didn't. I believe they're trying to get a setup here to get a scoring on the Doggers.
It almost looks as if the Doggers are worried to push half court.
Because they're like, oh, maybe they got something up their sleeve and they're gonna score on us. That almost scored. Ooh, that was very close, very close. Foolish Quill coming in. Foolish Quill trying to get that ball out here. It looks like Carl was gonna hit that. Oh no, a Footless came in, pushed it to orange side. Ooh, unfortunately, Idol was on the defense there. Carl just tried to get that score, but unfortunately missed. Oh. Let's see what Caro does here. On the lone dodgy right here. No way.
Into the own goal.
He really just scored for the other team, man. What a shame. That stings, man. Look at him. Look. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought he hit the ball.
No, it was an unfortunate bump from him getting bumped into the ball, making it a pool shot for the other team.
Yeah. Oh, that car just got blown up, man. Oh, let's see. Iota's like, all right, bro. Let's get this other score real quick. Get this quick dub. Oh, that was a very close one. That would have been pretty epic if that went inside. All right, Iota going in for the play, and that is a score. It looks like Imperium. I think they might have the dub here right now. We
got to keep an eye on that time. We have 2 minutes with Imperium only having 6 shots on goal compared to last match. By this time, they probably had about 8 or 9. But with Doggers having 2 saves, not being able to save 2 more, I mean, they do have a chance. We'll see how their offense plays.
Did you see how they almost scored over Gain, bruh?
Scoring.
All right. I pass it over to the blue, but it seems all right. Idol getting over there, getting close. Aaron got that ball out of the way. Baba Tunde. Oh! You saw that, man? They almost scored on blue. But Idol came in clutch there. See, Alec. Idol almost got the score there, man.
Scrambling for the ball, trying to make sure that ball goes in the net, and the other ones are trying to keep it out. Let's see if Doggers can do something, but they just keep giving it right away.
Doggers really needs to step up for the game, man. They gotta be very offensive. All right, Aaron, what you gonna do about this? 1 minute remaining for the Doggers to get 2 more scores. But I don't think they will, because it seems that the ball is very deep in the orange and it just doesn't want to, they don't. Oh, they almost scored there. But yeah, no, it doesn't look like it right now. I think they might have gotten that quick dub. Let's see. Yeah, it's still very deep in the orange, as I said. Doesn't look like it, man, unfortunately. And Idol got another score, man. What a legend.
That pretty much secures the win for the second game. I wonder if that's almost a wake-up call for the Dodgers to tell them we need to start working some offense. Pay attention to the defense still, but push more offense than defense in the next game.
Yes. Yeah, right. The Dodgers, they definitely are playing a little better than they did in Game 1, but at the same time, well, for the most part, but right now it is clearly Imperium's Game 2. They're more ahead than, I think they're more ahead now than they were in Game 1.
Yeah, they definitely are. I'm pretty sure it was a 2-0 victory for the first game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And with the Doggers being able to get 1 score on the board at least, it does give them a little bit more hope. But we'll see how the next game goes on.
Yes, sir. Well, okay, so to the Doggers' credit, they managed to tie the game up after Imperium got the first goal of the game. But once Imperium broke the tie, it was all she wrote. So from what I can tell, the Doggers, they need to get the lead and keep it. They cannot let Imperium get ahead of them, otherwise they'll take a mile. And at this point, the Doggers know this, so they'll definitely take that into account when getting their playing ability, getting their skills and getting their strategies up and running. But now we gotta take into account Aaron's connection trouble. Aaron has clearly decided, you know what, I'm just gonna tough it out. But that may not be the best course of action.
Yeah, with team losing connection, I'm almost wondering if we're going to start up a new lobby.
Well, Naz, the lobby is still up and running. It's just team. Yeah, it's just Naz disconnected is all. Don't worry, Naz will Naz will get things going for the next game in the tournament, in the semifinals, once this series is taken care of.
Okay, and as Aaron did say, all the ping is completely okay on his end. For some odd reason, it just keeps on showing that packet loss and latency variation.
Alright, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure what's up with Rocket League being silly with Aaron. And as we get a demo face-off, Imperium is at 2 wins to Doggers zip. They are on the reverse sweep situation. The Doggers, I mean. If they lose one more time, they're done. But if they win 3 times in a row, which is super hard to do, they move on. You guys take it from here.
Man, I know you see, and Carl scored, man. You saw those 4 times that they almost got the score, man. I was just like, bruh, and then they finally got the score, man.
Yeah, that is bad news bears for the Doggers. They did not want that at all. They know what happens when Imperium takes the lead. So they're like, yep, I'm sure they're thinking, we gotta stop this train now before it revs up. Anyways, back to you.
Yes. Oh, they almost scored again, but there's so many people on their defense, man. At this point, They just got to play defense well and maybe squeeze a score. Oh, that was literally a perfect. That was literally an easy set to get a score right there. All right, Ida. Can you get that? Looks like it gets set up. Oh, maybe. Oh. All right, Babatunde Jr. Let's see what you do. Oh, he was trying to get it over to the alley. Came in to intervene. Fruitless came in. Trying to get a blue hat, but Carl was like, nah, man, not even close. Ida collect. Oh, my God. That was just... Man, these dollars are just getting rolled right now, man. I feel bad.
This definitely can show you how much a 200 MMR difference in a team can really put up to another team. I mean, the Doggers, they have a very strong defense, but in the end, their offense is really struggling. They need a wake-up call. They need something to be able to tell them, hey, I need to put this ball on their side of the court and push with offense. And this might be the chance.
Yes, the Doggers, they have a habit of defying MMRs, but at the same time, this has been an especially difficult match for them. But right now, as you've insinuated, they were at the advantage on the field, but now things are looking pretty dicey. Back to you.
Man, it isn't really looking very good for the Doggers here. Carl Live, they almost scored earlier, but they weren't able to. But I'm pretty sure they're about to get a score in a little bit because very deep in orange as it always has been. But right now it's in blue. Maybe they could get a score, but Carl just pushes it back. Alec tries to send it. Oh, footless maybe. Oh no, Ida was like just standing like, hold up. Oh, maybe. Oh, unfortunately, was not able to get that.
It almost looks as if they're a little panicked. The Doggers look panicked when they're hitting. They're getting a lot of missed
they got a score.
Hits. I mean,
yes, they might have gotten a little bit too excited for their own good, the Doggers. They saw the opportunity. It was like, okay, let's do this. Oh, no!
It's definitely a different matchup. They're definitely going to have to figure something out to be able to pull this reverse sweep. If not, it might end up being Imperium taking the whole win.
All right, let's see. They tried setting up one quick score right there, but no, they just got they got interrupted there. Before this gets it out of the orange side, I think Carl might come in. Ido actually comes in, passes it back to the orange, but it looks like somebody just intervened there. They're not letting it back into the orange side or the blue side, man. This is just sad to see.
And they had like one opportunity that I saw, but they got excited and nervous, and it cost them.
Go ahead.
They're struggling. They definitely, something's going to have to give them some sort of hope. I mean, their defense, I mean, they can keep it up, but their offense, it's hard. But look at that. One score on the board.
There we go.
Let's go.
Now that's working for them, to say the least.
Maybe that will be their wake-up call.
A good confidence goal.
They only have... The Doggers only have like 2 minutes to get the score. It's possible, but it's the deep to blue side right now. But Carl's gonna get that out of there real quick. Aaron might come in, passes it. Carl is not able to intervene. Babatunde passes it over to the blue side. Might get a score here if Ido doesn't come in. Ido came in, of course. Oh, dude, it looks like they're very into blue nowadays. Let's see, they get a score.
Another score.
Let's go. All right. This is a very, very clutchable right here.
And they're in a good position right now. That confidence goal from earlier was the catalyst for this. And let me tell you, this could be a tie game if the Doggers keep this going.
That was the wake-up call they needed to be able to push them with that offense. They're starting to get on the board, being able to give them a little bit less boost, pushing their defense, seeing how they can play on their defense, and being able to keep off their offense.
Yep. All right, the ball. Oh, Aaron just blew up. Ball is very deep in the blue. They have 1 minute to tie it up. But I think the team is just gonna try their best not to get them to score once. Ido almost got a score there. That's very deep in orange. It seems very unlikely, but they do have 40 seconds left. So, anything could happen. I don't my score here. Nope, Aaron just got to intervene there. And Carl, yeah, there's no way.
It was a close one.
This is a rip here.
And Kyle's like, no way. Nope, not having any of this time game business.
Sorry. Alright. Seems very deep in orange. Yeah, I think they're just playing with them at this point, man. Trying to get a scoring just to, make it even more impossible. Seems right now that they pretty much secured the bag. There's no way that they're going to be able to score 2 points in 10 seconds. That was a close one there. Not going to lie, but
Triple Threat really struggled, and man.
There we go. Okay, the ball was in regulation for a moment there, but it looks like, yep, Imperium take it. Clean sweep. They did have to work for it a little bit in places, but the Doggers, they just couldn't quite cut the mustard. A shout out to them for playing their best out there. I was hoping to see them get a win off of Imperium, make things even more exciting, but can't win them all. Shout out to both teams. Imperium moves on to the final, where they'll take on the winner of Eclipse versus TiVo Blackout.
This is definitely going to be an intense matchup between these two teams. I hope.
Absolutely, this is gonna be exciting. Now, right now, we're gonna get things set up and ready to go for the next, and we're gonna get things set up and ready to go for the next game. And yep, Naz is gonna get things going, and it's gonna be nice and awesome. It's gonna be stupendous. Shout outs to Naz for making these match lobbies. Like, he did disconnect earlier, so right now he's getting things set up. Now that he's back in the game. Now, anyways, let's let's see. Let's talk a little bit more about the finals that are coming up. As we all know, Imperium have won, and they will move on, take on whoever wins this exciting matchup. We've all been wanting to see this ever since the last time these two teams faced off against one another. It is Eclipse versus TiVo Blackout, two old Slips rivals. These are strong teams, let me tell you. Something. I know I said that phrase multiple times. I am excited. Anyways.
But this one was actually it. TiVo Blackout and Eclipse, two very epic teams.
And they're very close on the team average MMR. Like, we're talking literally a 20-point difference between the two. Eclipse 1549, TiVo Blackout 1529. So, ladies and gentlemen, these two teams are very darn close, but we'll see how close they are in terms of skill once we get into the field, so to speak. And
it's definitely going to be an intense matchup. This could be a final game, or a game where we have a tiebreaker till the end, or it could be a reverse sweep or anything. I mean, I'm hoping to see a very strong game, back and forth, being able to push up, being able to tell each other, hey, I'm the offense, I'm the defense. Let's see how it is.
Of course. Now, as we all know with these big series, best of 3s and best of 5s, best of 7s, however you slice it, the first match is the momentum setter. Whoever wins game 1 sets the momentum for the rest of the series. And by the way, guys, I sent you party invites.
Alright, sorry about that. I had info from one of the team members on TiVo Blackout that there is actually a sub-in coming in for Belly.
Yes, Belly has been known to take a step back and let his other teammates handle things. Of course, there have been times when he actually plays alongside his team. I've seen him do both. Like, I've seen him play in one game in a series and then switch out with a sub in the next game. So it's not like him to it's not like him to sub out right out of the gate. So I'm thinking that he might not be all that confident in his skill skills right now, or he could just be, or he could just think, he could just be playing it safe for game 1. He may be thinking of coming into game 2 onwards, but we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. And okay, so we got a Rocket League being Rocket League, a timeout. Don't worry, we'll get the lobby set up shortly.
All right. Looks like T. Carson is going to be coming in for Felipe, my bad.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing is Feli wanted to play. He could not make it. He may be able to make it for the second game, like you said. We'll see how he plays and how T. Carson subs him in for. Subs him in for. However that goes.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. A big thank you for waiting. We are in the lobby right now. We're just waiting for the two teams to make their way in. A big thank you for a big thank you to everybody for sticking with us. We're gonna be getting things situated for the first game of this semi-final matchup between these two incredible competitors, these two wonderful teams. Now, TiVo Blackout and Eclipse, they are, as we made abundantly clear, they are two particularly strong teams, and we're definitely gonna be seeing plenty of that very soon. Right now, looks like oh, remake. We have a lobby remake.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's
so
get into this
looks
game.
like yeah, sorry about that. Looks like the team names were not properly implemented, but that's okay. It might have just been RL being, RL. And okay, so there we. Okay, so it looks like we're good to go here. Ladies and gentlemen, big thank you for watching us. We're about ready to start. It's gonna be TiVo Blackout versus Eclipse, and let's see. TiVo Blackout is gonna be blue. Eclipse is gonna be orange. This is sure to be an exciting game between these two teams. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are excited as I am to see them play. And I hope, like heck, that we don't have any problems whatsoever, huh? No, like, absolutely
leave it to open.
none. Knock on wood in real life. Please, this is... Oh, we've been looking forward to this game for ages.
This will definitely be an intense matchup. Let's see how this plays.
Alright, so everybody's in the lobby. We're in the lobby. The players are in. No, CPK Nova. Veli does not have that.
CPK Nova.
I don't think that would matter if he had that, but
Okay,
You
so
would
some
expect the other players in the car.
Some in-game banter. Alright, so we're gonna get into the in-game lobby right now. We're about ready to go. Some good, some GLHFs here and there, some good sportsmanship, some fun banter. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about ready to start. Just waiting on these two teams to jump onto the field so we can start. We've all waited long enough, and the teams agree. It is time, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, it is TiVo Blackout versus Eclipse. TiVo Blackout's blue, Eclipse is orange. Best of 5. We've been waiting for this for multiple tourneys. Guys, take it away.
Alright, man. Very intense games right here. I'm gonna change my audio a little bit. Just give me a second, man. Alright.
I'll take over for you if you need.
Yeah, it's a little bit too loud.
All right, I gotcha. Well, off the start, I mean, it looks as if blue TiVo is pushing off very aggressively. From what it seems, as Andrew is being able to keep up with the other players. CBK chasing up Gayhups? Gayhups going for the air dribble, trying to keep it on. T. Carson being able to push it down to the ground. Now Fruit being able to push it back up against the wall. Andrew and T. Carson being able to push it, both pushing, but T. Carson stays in net. Andrew getting demoed, leaving CBK having to push the ball, taking it down the court into the orange territory. Almost a shot on goal, but Fruit's able to save that. Andrew left in a very difficult situation. T. Carson being able to push it out with Andrew. Andrew going to pass to mid, maybe getting the shot on goal, but unfortunately is not able to.
Yes, sir, and it's been a very close game so far, and well, the first demo of this series And certainly not the first demo of the tourney. We've seen plenty of those, and I love me my demos. Cars go kaboom. Back to you, my man.
Now, if we do remember, PSYONIX's birthday is today, so bringing home a win with GayHubs getting the score, putting their team up above, being able to give him possibly a big birthday surprise for everyone, being able to get that win. But we'll hope and see with this 3.5 minutes what TiVo can bring back.
Eclipse has been winning a lot of money as of late. They want to add more to the vault, the glorious Eclipse vault, filled with gold that they jump into a la Scrooge McDuck. Okay, jokes aside, they want another tourney win and some more dinero.
And if I do recall you saying TiVo was a team that was back in the day always in the tournaments, but they haven't played in a couple tournaments, so this is their comeback from a while. Let's see what they can bring.
Yeah, but they have to go through the wall that is Eclipse if they want to make it to the finals to take on Imperium. But like right now, or so far, it's looking to be Eclipse's game, but it is very, very close.
That's good rotations. Eclipse being able to keep up that good defense and good offense. Both teams 2 saves. Eclipse up 1 on shots. And another demo by PSYONIX. Let's see how this goes.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
All right, so what have I? Oh, it looks like well, who scored again? It looks like Eclipse scored here. All right, Eclipse. All right, Solin's going in and going on hand because it's his birthday. I get it. All right, Andrew Raids. I mean, I'm very excited for this game. You know, a lot of things could happen this game. CBK Nova is just chilling there, man. Let's see. They're very deep in a blue right now, and it seems that Fruit just made a score there, man. It's looking very good for Eclipse right here, but not for a TiVo Blackout.
Yeah, TiVo's definitely needing to learn something about Eclipse, being able to show that they can keep that good offense. Andrew with 2 saves, T. Carson and CBK struggling to keep up with Andrew, but hopefully they can bring it back into game 2.
Fruit almost just made another score there, man. That would have been very embarrassing for the CBK Nova team. Let's see, TiVo Blackout. Oh, my boy GayHubs just got wrecked. Andrew Raids, Fruit coming in. GayHubs making Andrew Raids made score here, man. Come on, bruh. All right. Looks like it's going back to the orange side. I guess. Oh, Fruit came in with that clear save, but CBK Nova almost scored. GayHubs got that, man. That was crazy, bruh. All right, Fruit and GayHubs are here with the near the ball. Oh, Andrew Ray's got that, by the way. GayHubs got back, though. CBK Nova. What you going to do, CBK Nova? Pass it to the orange. Andrew Ray's. Oh, it looks like there might be some communication going on here. CBK Nova. 1 minute left. Oh, doesn't look very good for TiVo right here. But, who knows? A lot of things can happen in the span of 50 seconds. It's very deep into blue right now, but they're going into orange. CBK Nova's going to try to get the score. Andrew Ray sends it up the air. Anybody trying to get that? Nope. GayHub sends it back. Solinx is just chilling with the ball right there. Tries to do to the blue side. Andrew Ray tries to get that out of the way. Solinx might get a score here. Nope. CBK Nova interfered there. Fruit pushes it closer to the score. Andrew Ray's got that out of the way. Rest in peace, Andrew Ray's too. Fruit just blew him up. All right, T. Carson. Andrew Ray's got that.
Like a complete dub off the rip.
Mm-hmm.
Blackout. Although Andrew did pull out 4 saves, it looks like T. Carson and CBK were not able to keep up with him.
No, what an unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed, but I will say that Eclipse that was not exactly as commanding a lead as you'd expect from Eclipse. They did have to work for those 2 goals, and you can thank Andrew Raids for that, because he was the main defender of the team for that game. 4 saves, not a bad hole in terms of stats, but TiVo, they really need to step up on the offense, because they know now that their defense is not bulletproof, so to speak. they know that they need to step things up on the offense side if they want to get some goals in against Eclipse.
It's definitely going to be a good matchup with TiVo being able to read and know that Eclipse is not messing around. They want to be able to push that offense and be able to keep the ball out of their side, trying to keep it in their goal and in their side of the half. It's a lot better for them. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think first game. I mean, they've been playing with each other for a while, but they could be learning new things and learning things about each other. So next game could possibly be a little bit more of a challenge for Eclipse.
All right, folks. All right.
They're definitely talking about PSYONIX's birthday today.
Aw.
So you can ask what he wanted.
Alright, so we're about ready. Yeah, we're ready to get right into game 2 here, ladies and gentlemen. Eclipse have 1 win to their name against TiVo Blackout, but this is just the start of a best of 5. So TiVo has a good chance of tying this whole series up early if they get the win here. But if Eclipse wins this, they force the reverse sweep on TiVo. Take it away, gentlemen.
All right. You gotta score on the thing, man. Nice.
I think T. Carson learned from last game. He needed to start stepping it up. Andrew being on the bottom, only getting 1 touch on the ball so far.
Yes, that was a good early goal. That was exactly what TiVo needed. And T. Carson definitely showing why he was picked to sub in for Felipe. Good goal, good start. Let's see if they can pick this up. We're still very early in this game, so Eclipse has plenty of time to catch up.
Yes, in fact, they do. They could just pull another 10 million points.
I mean, let's freeze the clock and see if it happens.
Mm-hmm.
May take us a couple of days, but 10 million, let's see it.
Alright. You okay there? Was that a stretch?
Yeah, I was stretching. Hey, yo, man. This is, this goes out to, alright, never mind, hold on. This is all
As we go into the
T.
time goal.
Carson.
Alright, so anyways, we got ourselves a tying goal here courtesy of Eclipse. It is now tied 1 apiece. It is anyone's game now more than ever, as FYR is doing some else entirely.
No, we're good. Hey, man, this goes out to my boy. Rest in peace, my man, Elixo Swag and A-Set, man. They were good commentators, man, but, it's a shame they had to go, man. It's out to them, man. Niggers, 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 niggers,
Going on?
niggers, 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 niggers.
What is going on?
He's out of here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this time to apologize for FYR's complete and total immaturity and unprofessionalism. Seriously, man, I don't care what he looks like or where he comes from. You don't throw that around on this channel, on this stream, on this tourney.
What is going on?
Don't worry, I muted him. Anyways, going into this game that will not be ruined by bullshit, pardon my French, I'm taking over for commentating duties. It is still tied 1 apiece. A big thank you to everybody for sticking with us in spite of FYR's, Anyways, it is still tied. It is anyone's game. We're approaching the 2-minute mark here. As bit of a fight for that ball, knocks it square in the air, but still on the blue side. Soul Inks looking to take care of business here. He's eyeing the ball. He's got some turbo to his name, a little bit more for his trouble. He was on defense for a bit, and T. Carson is gonna try and set something up here. Some knockaway, good intercept, and let's see. No, that was not a good job, Clappers. That was not a good job. At all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is we can do some great commentary work and provide you some great entertainment and competition without resorting to whatever the hell happened with FYR.
I could have swore for a second there. It kind of worried me. I thought it was a voice to. It was like a text to speech, and I was kind of confused.
That was.
I was reading chat. I was like, did someone type that out? And then I realized he just kept going. But it is a good thing that we got him out of here. We don't want any of that toxicity in this chat. We need to focus on this game, being able to keep these guys in play, and be able to always remember it's a good game, and everyone to have fun.
Yeah. And no, he's not a legend, Clappers. He is the opposite of a legend. In fact, while we're here, as the clock winds down, yeah, he's gone. Okay, yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he left. He left the building. He left the building.
Man. He's completely gone.
Alright, so oh wow, as we're talking about
CBK Nova.
Knucklehead Nova with a great shot on goal. They're breaking the tie for his team. Nova was also a member of the Cold-Blooded Killers in the past, coming in hot with a great goal. So now it is TiVo's game so far, but that could change at any moment.
This will be a fun matchup, being able to watch these guys finish off this final 30 seconds. Hopefully TiVo can keep that lead and be able to keep Eclipse from getting the second win off this win, or off the last win.
Alright, now at any rate, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the final few seconds. The ball is still in play. Ball is still deep in play. High in the sky, like a bird, it could end at any moment, and it has, with TiVo Blackout. And, ladies and gentlemen, I see what happened there. I see what happened. That was a great one right there. That was a good game too, and now it is tied 1 apiece. A big thank you, and if you're wondering where the heck is Caboose, well, thanks to FYR's departure, I'm gonna have to do some editing work on the streaming setup.
Hold on, I got it. I'll fix it. I can get it to work. 1 second.
Oh no.
We'll
This
do
is
something
on my
on the
end. This
fly.
is specifically on my end.
Well, yeah, but we'll do something on the fly. Ready? Now I'm on one side, and the other person should be on the other.
Hold on. Let me.
Wait, give it a second.
Remember, you're on the left, and. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. I can actually make this work.
Yeah, I know. See, all I had to do was share my screen.
Alright,
that is good.
Big thank you to my man FYI for basically bringing it in, basically saving the stream here. Just one little detail here, and we can actually get this studio set up and ready to go. Let's see. I do believe it is. Yep, there we go. Bye-bye, FYI. Alright, we're gonna go back in here. We're gonna go into the in-game scene here, because we're about ready to start up with game 3 of this exciting matchup between these two teams. We are 1 win apiece for these two teams here. It is a neck-and-neck game, neck-and-neck series already. Face-off was even for a brief moment. Okay, you bring in that you want to bring in the play-by-play? Because I do not want to.
I can do it for you. I can do it if you need me to. I got you.
All right, passing the baton to you, my man.
All right, Gay Hubs, bring it on that good, going on with the offense. Let's see how they play it off. Now with, let's see, Eclipse being orange, TiVo Blackout being blue, TiVo being able to keep it in the orange side, being able to keep that good offense going on, with Gay Hubs being able to try to push it out. Andrew Raids keeping it on the orange side, keeping that good pressure with, I mean, TiVo, they have a really good rotation right now, being able to keep up with the ball, but with that unfortunate demo currently, Fruit being able to take it to middle, missing that, being able to let T. Carson and Andrew get a passing play for a score.
Solid score, off to a great start. TiVo Blackout, they want to get in the lead. They want to win this series. They want the finals. They want Imperium. And you're seeing that with the play here from Andrew Raids. In Game 1, he was the solid defender. And Game 2, I don't recall exactly what he was up to then. I didn't quite look at the scoreboard all that much. But here in Game 3, he is on the offense.
he is definitely keeping that offense. And with them being able to keep the strong offense and being able to tell, I mean, they're telling Eclipse, hey, we are what we are. We can show you what legends we are. We may have taken a break. We may have been gone for a couple of weeks, but we are still in our grind. We are still at our prime and being able to still peak above you guys. With GayHubs being able to take the ball, trying to keep it out of the hands of TiVo, they're still struggling, but GayHubs taking it, possibly pushing over towards their net, maybe going for a demo. But Andrew Raid's being able to keep that offense.
Yeah, allow me to clarify something. J-Hubs. Yeah, he switched his name up to GayHubs. Probably for the lols.
Probably for the big meme. I did not know it was J-Hubs. Well, I'm going to start calling him J-Hubs. I feel a little weird saying GayHubs all over. But I think we're going to see a good matchup for this third match. I mean, we got 3 minutes left. Wait, is this third second?
This is the third game of this best of 5 series, and it's already off to a great start.
It's already going crazy. I mean, with TiVo being able to push that early lead, and PSYONIX still wanting to get that win to be able to secure the good day for him, but they're not able to keep that ball in possession. But you never know. Andrew Raid's being able to push it up on offense, trying to keep a hold of the ball, dunking over him, keeping on with it, rotating back. Looks like TiVo's keeping a really good rotation, being able to keep that offense up, but with Fruit redirecting it, putting it right in blue territory, making it really unfortunate for him. But CBK Nova turns it around and puts it right into the orange goal.
Yes, sir, and clappers, if you knew the historical and current connotations of the N-word, you would be singing a very different tune. And anyway, it's going into the tune that is Rocket League, TiVo Blackout in the lead 2-zip. This is usually Eclipse's deal. They're the ones who are deep in the lead.
It's PSYONIX is being able to keep up with that. I mean, he is right in the middle, and it's kind of confusing. I mean, you've seen them in the couple games ago. PSYONIX and Fruit will be able to keeping that strong pace above everyone, and for some odd reason, Fruit and PSYONIX are pushed back. I mean, PSYONIX, yes, he did just score, which can change my words. But, I mean, Fruit, only 62 score, zeros across the whole board, struggling to keep up with everyone else. We'll see how this game continues.
Yeah, right now the game is... Right now, Eclipse are coming in. They are going to try and tie this up. They have the skill. They have the skill to tie it up, but let's see if they can actually put it to use. They still have the time. Well, let's see what happens.
Say we have a good minute and 51 seconds left with Fruit pushing up, Andrew taking the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. Let's see how good his freestyles are. Dribbling, and passing, hopefully for a teammate to score, but Fruit takes advantage and steals it. CBK Nova missing not necessarily easy, but trying to get an easy shot on goal, but only giving it away. CBK Nova going again, but that gives them all three pushed up. Andrew has to rush back, and they also get a score.
Game is tied up as I thought it would. Eclipse, definitely the team to do it. Fruit leading the charge on that front. It is anyone's game once again. I expected a close game. I expected a close series. So far, these two teams are delivering something fierce. Welcome back, TiVo. Glad to see you playing so darn well. And Eclipse, being Eclipse, bringing us the best plays they can muster.
Yes, they can. And Fruit definitely making me eat my words from earlier. He's showing I am not on the bottom. I am not going to be defeated by this team. With them doing a great passing play and Fruit leading his team, or almost leading his team now with 2 goals. But with J-Hubs having 4 saves keeps him above him.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. This has been surely an awesome matchup between these two teams. It could go in any direction. Right now, Eclipse is in the lead, truth be told, but who knows what the future will hold? Who knows what will happen next? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are about ready to get through the end of this game. We are past the 1 minute mark. Eclipse in the lead just by 1 point. TiVo can tie it up at any moment if they get the opportunity. Looks like they have the opportunity.
Oh, T. Carson coming in with that score. I was just about to say, Andrew Raids ran out of boost. It almost made him struggle to be able to get up there. But T. Carson's able to come in on that easy push-up and be able to get that easy goal.
Yes, and also, as a nice little, ladies and allow me to make something clear here. And so Clippers did make a clip. Clappers did make a clip. I will take a look at that later. Anyways, game's tied up 3 apiece. 30 seconds left on the clock. Man, this could go either way. Now, whoever wins this game gets the advantage. They get the momentum going into Game 4. Now,
Yes.
I wish this was the finals, because if it were, then I'd be looking forward to playing epic boss music for Game 5.
This is definitely going to put you on the edge of your seats for this final 5 seconds, hoping to take it over to an overtime instead of pushing it on the goal. We'll see how it brings out. Oh, it's a close one by Fruit. Let's see this overtime gameplay.
Yes, and while we're seeing this overtime gameplay, I'm gonna take a look at that little clip here. And yes, and no one's gonna hear it because muting. Anyways, you take it from here, my man.
I got you. And with Eclipse keeping up a good offense, J-Hub's got a little bit of a lag spike there, keeping on to that ping, but hopefully being able to keep ahead in the game. Looks like TiVo is going to be able to push that out and try to keep it in the other side. But PSYONIX getting a huge shot on goal and bringing them the win for that second or third game, putting them up in the series.
Also, shoutouts to Clappers for bringing in that clip of me scratching my nose / rubbing it and not picking. Nice try, buddy, but the troll failed. Eclipse wins, by the way. Okay.
Yes, they did.
All right. Funsies aside, let's talk about what happened with Eclipse. That was a top-notch Game 3 right there. It could have gone in either direction at any time, but in the end, Eclipse wins Game 3, and they have the advantage going into Game 4.
They definitely do, and let's see how this Game 4 plays out with PSYONIX being able to pull those 2 goals and 3 saves. Eclipse, they had a total of 12 shots on goal, and Eclipse had 7 saves. It looks like TiVo's getting really good shots, being able to put it on net and be able to keep it on consistency, but Eclipse, they're just able to keep that strong defense, which is what we've seen from Doggers, and they just couldn't keep that offense for some odd reason. Eclipse, they're able to keep that strong offense, that strong defense. They're a really solid team, and TiVo's going to have to look out for this coming in Game 4.
Oh yes, and I love how this exciting matchup is basically taking whatever happened earlier and destroying it. Anyways, we're going into Game 4. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be exciting. It's already exciting. It's pumped as all heck. Right now, Eclipse has the advantage with 2 wins to 1. Who do you think's gonna take Game 4, TiVo or Eclipse? Because right now, Eclipse, they are in match point situation, while TiVo, they are pretty much in the reverse sweep situation once again. They need to win this game to tie it up. Force a Game 5. I, for one, am happy as can be. I want to see a Game 5 between these 2 teams. What are your thoughts, Cheat? What are your thoughts, guys? As for you, Caboose, I'll leave it to you. Swing in that.
All right. Let's see how this goes. Now, with Andrew being able to keep the ball control, a little confusing touch there. Almost looked like he lost all control of it when he was on the wall. But, it did bounce off the wall. Let's see how this game plays out. Give it in a second. Off kickoff, you did notice, if you didn't notice, I should say, TiVo has been struggling with their kickoffs. I don't know if you noticed that, GJ. TiVo's almost lost every kickoff. It's not, I don't know if they're just missing kickoffs, messing up their kickoffs or something, or it's something struggling in their half with kickoffs. And that's what's been leading to a lot of goals. They get that strong kickoff, and then they're pushing off that with the no boost from TiVo. And Eclipse getting all the boost in middle. What rotations is TiVo going to have to bring to be able to push them back and be able to secure this win for this game?
Well, winning those face-offs will be winning the. Like you said, TiVo has not been winning the face-offs all that much, if at all. Winning them would definitely help them a ton. And remember, they did win Game 3. They did win Game 2 in spite of the face-off situation, and they did take Eclipse to task all the way to was it? I think it was all the way to overtime in Game 3.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
It was so exciting, that I kind of lost track of it. This whole series has been exciting. Oh,
Yes,
here
it
we
has.
go, here we go. TiVo's TiVo was on the back foot, but they knocked the ball clean into orange.
Ooh, J-Hub's pushing it back in their side. I mean, it was a awkward hit for him, but it is a good clear being able to push it across the net, not being able to keep it in front, not being able to keep it on his side. But we'll see how it plays out with TiVo trying to keep that offense, but they all seem to be pushed half court. One needs to rotate off and one needs to rotate in. CBK is running out of boost. I mean, it's this whole game. It's been Eclipse. I mean, they're keeping that boost consumption very good. With, I mean, if you see Andrew, he's got 27. Fruits only has 12, but he just got off the offensive push. Andrew's still struggling with that boost. You can notice he's not able to push his freestyles, push his aerial control and everything because he's been at no boost. Again, has the ball, no boost. T. Carson full boost, back at net. There's got to be some sort of rotation to be able to pick up that boost pad and be able to give you an easy shot on net. Great save by these three.
And for a moment there, I thought I saw a Spaceballs reference in the chat from Cooper Hooper, Pizza the Hut, but I may be mistaken. But at any rate, welcome to Slips, the tourney stream. Spaceballs, the tourney stream. Spaceballs, the Rocket League game. Spaceballs, the coloring book. Spaceballs, the flamethrower. Kids love it. Okay, now I got that out of my system. Back to you.
Looks like Andrews and looks like T. Carson's going to try to pass it to mid to be able to take it over to CBK Nova and try to get it down the court. CBK Nova is able to clear, and J-Hubs is missing it out, but able to try and push towards it. PSYONIX being able to get almost an easy shot on goal. Let's see if he gets the second touch, and he does, putting the Clips on top for the fourth game.
This is not where TiVo wants to be right now. They need to tie the game up pronto. They have a minute and 33 to do it. And if they lose here, they're done. And they do not want that to happen, especially with them just coming back from a hiatus, several weeks hiatus. Let's see what happens here.
It's definitely going to be a big upset if they lose this one. They need to try to bring it back, be able to show them that they can win. But like I said earlier, those kickoffs aren't the greatest. I don't know if the other team's doing a slow kickoff and being able to challenge them to make them say, hey, this is going to be slow. We need to try and focus on what these 50s are getting because their 50s are not doing that well. I mean, we're seeing some good plays by both teams, both really good rotations. Andrew, again, out of boost. It's the biggest thing with both of these teams is these shots that they're trying to make, they're doing with no boost. They're keeping up, but they have no boost to keep going with.
All right, we're past the 1 minute mark here. And whoa, that could have been dangerous. That could have been terrible, but CBK Nova was right there. Right there to make the save. And right now it's still it's still looking pretty dicey for TiVo, but here
Yes,
comes
it is.
Nova. Oh, but there's a bunch of orange in the way.
With TiVo, they're almost worried. I mean, they got 30 seconds before they are out of this tournament. They're almost playing too quick for their liking or not quick enough. They are definitely panicking. Andrew on the wall in a weird position, getting bumped into a goal for PSYONIX. Great play by PSYONIX.
If there was any point in time where a risky overcommit play would be applicable or apt, it would be now.
Yes, that is very true. But it looks like with PSYONIX being its birthday, him leading his team as the captain, he's going to bring them the dub for this fourth game and for this, I think, series. Yeah, this series.
Yes. Looks like we're going to be like the ball is still in play. Whoa, okay.
1 second left.
Road. Bounces in. Kind of rolls, too. Shout out to TiVo for bringing it to game 4 here. That was pretty darn cool. Now we're gonna be getting ready for the finals. It's gonna be exciting. So here we go. We're gonna go into the final face-off of the game of this series, and Eclipse takes it 3 wins to 1, and they had to put in the work to make that happen.
Yes, they did.
About it, but at the end of the day, TiVo loses, but we gotta hand it to them. They played their best.
It was definitely a great game. Unfortunately, TiVo losing the series and being able to get out is a heartbreaking defeat. A couple of those players were close friends of mine, but I can't choose favorites. They played their hearts out. They played very good, and all this is a good game.
Wow, that is actually fascinating. I had no idea you were pals with some of the TiVo guys. That's cool.
Yeah, they're two of them. I know two of them personally. They are very good friends of mine. As much as I would love to see them win, Eclipse was a very strong team and a very, very good defensive and offensive team. I will give it to them being able to go through it.
Yes, and we're seeing a repeat of the past, ladies and gentlemen. In the previous tourney, Imperium and Eclipse played against each other in the finals. And now, here they are again, in literally the same spots on the bracket.
This is definitely going to be a good matchup. Let's see how this goes on. Now with Eclipse and Imperium, Imperium running a 1644 team rating and Eclipse a 1549, almost 100 difference. It's going to be a good matchup. I'm hoping that we can see some good matchups. A good defense and good offense from Eclipse again. And with Imperium, they're able to keep that strong offense as they were in the first games that we had seen of them. TiVo, yes, they were closer to Eclipse, but you never know. You could see a giant upset with TiVo running how they did. They did have a good defense, a very good defense the first game with Andrew pointing out those 4 saves, but unfortunately it wasn't able to keep them up. So we notice Eclipse is able to keep a really good offense. Let's see if Imperium can keep a good defense against them.
Yes, Eclipse and Imperium are familiar with each other. And to go back into the MMR situation here, in the previous tourney, Imperium's MMR was a strong 1644, while Eclipse's MMR was 1568. So Imperium stayed the same, while Eclipse actually went down a peg.
I wonder if that let's see. I'm almost wondering if from them adding that extra player, it almost dropped their overall.
Remember, the team average MMR is calculated by taking the MMRs of the 3 active players into account, not the subs.
I see. So maybe with them transferring out one of their active to a sub, it could have dropped their MMR a little bit.
Perhaps. Now we are in the match lobby right now. We're just waiting on the 2 teams to make it in. You guys have been absolutely awesome, you lovely ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between. We really appreciate you sticking with us. The finals will be getting underway very soon. It is a best of 5, just like with the semis. I know it is. I know we have the same teams, but it is very likely that we could be going into a very similar situation as before, because if you remember in the previous tourney, Eclipse took the series 3-1. But
yes, they
knowing
did.
Imperium, they probably been practicing ever since. And here we go. It's game 1. We're back. We're going right into the thick of it already. And here we go. Imperium are blue, Eclipse are orange. It is time for the finals of the game. And yeah, I know. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, I know it. Tongue-tied. These are the finals, no matter what the lovely match overlay would tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. Caboose, take it away.
Alright, with Imperium and Eclipse being able to pull off a strong start, let's see how they can take it off. Imperium being able to get those shots on goal, already 2 shots on goal within the first 30 seconds of the game. With Eclipse being able to keep those saves up like they always have. Let's see how this strong offense can push by Imperium. Now with J-Hubs having that awkward situation, having to have Fruit come in and back him up, they're almost keeping it up into the air to try to see if they can keep the aerial play and opening that net up to be able to push them up in the air. Alex being able to hit it off the sidewall, hopefully giving a pass, but only being able to make it to come back to their side of the court and almost a goal. PSYONIX going for almost a shot on goal, giving the pass to mid, but comes right back to him. He's going to go back to the back. While J-Hubs pushes up, passes to mid, and Alex pushes it out.
It's a little bit quiet right now, so I'm gonna bring it in here. Ladies and gentlemen, things are looking pretty darn even so far, but I know the ball is deep on the blue side, deep on Imperium. This is not where they want to be. This is familiar territory for them. As, great demo on the from Eclipse to Imperium. We've been seeing plenty of demos throughout this entire tourney so far. Much to my joy, of course.
Yes, there are a lot of demos, a lot of tactical and a lot of unexpected demos, but they are helping out a lot. Now you can see, if you haven't noticed, Kyle did change his name from Kyle RL to just Kyle. Now, does that mean he doesn't want to play RL anymore? No one knows. But let's see how he can keep performing without that extra two letters. With Fruit coming in and getting the score. Great passing play by PSYONIX right to Fruit to be able to steal that goal.
Yes, that was a great goal from Eclipse. They are in the lead. They have taken the momentum so far, but that can change at any point in this game 1. Imperium, they are a strong team on their own right, and they remember how Eclipse plays, so they'll be using that. They already have the data on Eclipse in that sense, so they'll be putting that information to good use. So far, they've been doing that quite effectively defensive-wise, but that crack in the armor was all it took for that first goal to come in. And speaking of cracks in the armor, Caboose, playing that one.
PSYONIX coming out, jumping up, being able to keep that passing plays. I mean, J-Hub's trying to get up there. He probably could have gotten close, but he would have probably hit the side of the bar, and you don't want that happening when you want to try to secure a win off the first game and show your dominance of, hey, I'm the winner. I am not losing this game. Now, J-Hub's coming up with a weird off start, but being able to rotate, and of course, Iota jumping it and pushing it right at the top of the net. Great play by Iota. I think it's how you say it. Iota? Iota?
Iota. Yes, and
Iota.
There we go. Yeah, I see that replay. Great goal for Imperium. They're coming back already.
Imperium trying to show that they are not out of this competition. But if you look at the score, I mean, you have Kyle struggling. He's sitting back at 48 points. He does have one shot on goal, but he's almost sitting back, and that leaves the opening for J-Hubs to put another goal.
Alright, so the lead is currently... Right now, Eclipse is extending that lead just to make sure that Imperium does not have any chance at a comeback, but there's still plenty of time left on the clock.
Yes, there is. And the one biggest thing you can always notice about every game is Eclipse, they have 6 shots on goal. Imperium only has 2 saves. So that is where their miss-ups are. Imperium needs to be able to push up their defense a little bit more just to be able to make sure that they're not getting those extra goals, because their misses are, they're trailing off their mistakes. That's all they're doing. Their misrotation, miscommunication, low boost. But PSYONIX and Fruit, they're definitely being able to get good passing plays between each other. J-Hubs, my bad. Pushing up. I read the name and I'm wanting to say the name, but it works. Fruit, these guys are great passing plays. They're not too aggressive. They're not worried about who's getting the goal. They just want to get that goal. And that's what's good about it. This team is they're being able to make sure when you get down the court, whoever puts that ball in the net, get it in. It doesn't matter if it's me. Doesn't matter if it's you. As long as it goes in, that's all that matters. Imperium, they're struggling to keep that ball on the orange side. They can't keep up with them. Going for demos is a good idea, but it almost leaves you at fear when you're leaving that net open.
Here we go. Whoa! Great goal from Kyle coming in hot. Now the game is... Now there's a 1-goal difference in this game, but there's still some time left on the clock for Eclipse to make sure that the game is not tied. But then again, this is Imperium. They could tie it up.
Yes, they definitely are getting a very good time after. They ran... 2.5 minutes. No goals, trying to keep up with the other team and being able to make sure they can try to learn those rotations. But with Kyle being able to push up this last pass goal, it's giving them a momentum to say, hey, we have 30 seconds. We need to get this 1 goal, push it to tie. And if we have to take it to overtime, let's show them what an overtime is like.
That demo in the goal itself is an example of the offensive pressure that Imperium has been putting to use, but right now the pressure's on them as Eclipse leads the charge to the goal. But thankfully Imperium's got some strong defense as well as strong offense, but the clock is ticking, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. A great demo at the goal, but it may not have been enough.
Looks like Eclipse is going to take this win.
And yes, barely though.
It was a close game, but it was a good game. I do enjoy loving these close, and these close games are always the ones that keep you on your toes and keep you in the game to be able to say who's going to win this game. Imperium, they did have 6 saves, but I mean, Fruit by himself had 6 shots on goal. So where does that stand? Does that say Imperium needs stronger defense, or do they need a stronger offense?
Yes. Now, Imperium, they were getting their offensive pressure going late into the game, but they needed to do that early on in the game, not like mid to late, especially with dealing with an offensive powerhouse like Eclipse, because Imperium's defense is strong, but it ain't strong enough to be impervious.
No, but it's not. Well, it's, if you notice, they have 8 shots on goal, and Eclipse had 6 saves. So the 2 saves they didn't get were their 2 goals. So that's almost where you're pushing it, where they're not getting their shots on goal. Their offense is struggling.
Yeah, we know Imperium can bring in the offense, but they need to do it more and at the start. So let's see if they can do exactly that as we get into Game 2 here at Champions Field. Right now, Eclipse have 1 win to their name. They have the momentum, and all they need to do is get another win in order to force the reverse sweep and maintain that momentum. But Imperium, they can tie it up here if they put in the offensive pressure and keep defense on lockdown. Let's see what happens.
Yes, they can.
Caboose, you're up.
All right. It looks like there was a solid kickoff from both teams, and J-Hub's being able to push that ball down to the other side of the court. It's definitely being able to help them off these starts. Eclipse being able to keep these strong, very strong up-haps towards the other team. But, Imperium, like we said, they need to get a strong offense off the start. It looks like they're going to try, but they're pushing them off. They're getting awkward hits. They're struggling. They're trying to figure out what they need to do. They sort of they're reading the other team in a way from last game, but they still, like right there, Alex lost his boost, had to rotate, take back boost. That's leaving Iota struggling to get that ball. The rotations are getting better. Their shots are getting better. Their boost consumption is getting better. It's just, you got to think, Eclipse, they're a very strong team. They're doing very good today. Me personally, I could see Eclipse going all the way. I could. But Imperium, the underdog, may take it. They may come through and get that win.
And speaking of coming through, earlier we saw a mutually assured demo, and then another demo courtesy of Imperium. So they've been doing their best to get some openings in, but no deal so far. But here comes Kyle. Oh, with a mighty save. Oh man, that was an opportunity right there. And wait, another opportunity right into the net. I think that might have been an open net. Let's take a look.
This is definitely a good thing for Imperium, being able to get that goal early, and it's almost an open net, but J-Hubs missed the ball just slightly. You could notice how he came off that back post. It made him mess up when he came off the wall, and he had to have an awkward save. These kickoffs are starting to get better. We can definitely see a difference in the game's kickoffs from the last game to this game. TiVo's kickoffs, something was up with them. That's what really set them back, was their kickoffs every single time. It pushed them back. That's what brought us to this game.
And we saw something like that with TiVo Blackout as well. Clearly, Imperium has been watching the stream, watching the tapes. But Eclipse,
yes,
they've been practicing and watching the tapes, I'm sure. Great goal from the birthday boy. With a little bit of help from J-Ups.
PSYONIX definitely enjoying his birthday, definitely wanting to take this victory for his big day and being able to say, this is my day. Fruit, obviously, it's the start of the game. We've been in the game for almost 2 minutes now. We're about to hit that 2-minute mark. And Fruit, he's sitting back there. He's keeping those passes up. He's trying to make it get down the court. While the other team, Fruit, look at that big demo, keeping up on him.
And now it's Eclipse's turn to get a demo or two. And that's going to be very helpful to them. Mind you, a well-timed demo can lead to a goal. But I think that demo may not have been as well-timed as they would have liked. But because as we all know, the opportunities afforded by demos do not last for very long. In fact, they last for seconds. Not minutes, seconds. Because of the response time.
Yes, they do. Now, with Eclipse and Imperium, they're doing very good on defense and offense this game. Both of them, Eclipse 2 saves, 1 shot. Imperium 3 shots. I mean, they're definitely changing up from last game. Imperium's able to get those shots on goal, another shot on goal, but just not able to get that in. Now, let's see how this plays out. J-Hub's hopefully going up to challenge it, but no one's challenging Alex. Alex is able to get that little clear towards middle, but it's nothing to help out. Iota going for the shot on goal. Fruit saves. Kyle, shot on goal. Puts Imperium in first.
Imperium in the lead once again, but only by 1. And we all know that Eclipse can come back from this easily. Let's see how long Imperium can hold on to this lead. If I were in their position, I would extend that lead. I would just straight up get another goal in, solidify my team's position as the leading team in this game, because I know that Eclipse can come back from a 1-point deficit.
They definitely can. From the past couple of games we've seen, they can give a good offense and a very good defense. PSYONIX going for this nice air dribble, trying to keep it on their side, going for a possible bump. He gets the bump, going to maybe hit the goalie, but he actually backs up.
Yes, well, it looks like everything's looking pretty darn spiffy-spaffy for Imperium at this moment, but that could change in a heartbeat, because Eclipse is Eclipse. They are 3-time tourney winners for a reason. They earned every one of their tourney wins through skill, and they have the most tourney wins out of every team in Slips. That is some serious accolades in this scene, let me tell you something. As for Imperium, they've been doing their best so far. They haven't won a tourney yet. They made it to the finals last time though, but they had to deal with Eclipse and they lost to them. And so far, they're doing a great job of trying to get something of revenge upon Eclipse. And right now,
They're definitely keeping that lead.
Oh, great demo! Great demo aimed squarely at Eclipse. That was painful, especially this late into the game. Less than 30 seconds left on the clock. This could be Imperium's game, but they are on the back foot defensive-wise. Kyle gonna try and change that. He's doing a good job of it, but a bit of an intercept.
Kyle is definitely doing a lot better this game, being able to keep up with those passing plays, being able to get those saves and those shots on goal. He does have 1 goal, which is able to help their team out and be able to keep them in the lead. But let's see how these last 5 seconds. Hopefully J-Hubs can get something on their team. He has 10 boost and a dream.
Oh!
Hit the side.
10 boost in a dream indeed. Unfortunately, it did not work out in his favor. If he had more boost, that might have been a bit different, but at the end of the day, Imperium takes game 2 by 1. They did
they do.
They held on to the lead. They didn't even have to extend it.
Yeah, Imperium played a lot better from last game. If you notice, I mean, they have 7 shots on goal. That's a lot better than what they did last game compared to what they had. I mean, they only had a couple of shots compared to their saves as well. I mean, they didn't have many saves. They weren't able to keep up with Eclipse's speed. It almost as if Eclipse didn't slow down, but they were almost just missing too many. They only came out with 5 shots on goal, which I'm pretty sure they had 12 last game. They definitely slowed down on their offense a little bit. Their saves are up still, which is good, but they need to start realizing that our offense needs to keep up. Fruit doing really good with the save and a shot, 2 shots. PSYONIX with that goal, being able to keep them up at least from getting completely 2-0'd. You don't want that happening in these, and especially in the finals. You don't want to get embarrassed, especially on your big day. Keep that momentum going into the third game. We'll see how this third game plays out.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into game 3 of this best of 5 final series. And just to elaborate on what I had hinted at earlier, whenever we get to the game 5 of the finals in a tourney, I like to play boss music during that game to commemorate the hypeness of the situation. And I'm hoping that we get to that point as we get into game 3 of this excellent series. I haven't been able to play boss music for several tourneys. Please change that, guys. Please, let's get to game 5. That would be super high. Alright, let's bring it on to you, Caboose.
All right, Alex being able to keep it in their back corner, trying to keep it on their side of the court, which is a good strategy off start. We're 20 seconds into the game now, and Kyle trying to keep it on their side, but that pinch pushed it over that 50. PSYONIX is being able to keep that good offense, which has always been good for him this whole tournament, this whole series. I mean, he's been a great player this whole game and the whole time. J-Hub's missing the goal, but being able to push it in, and PSYONIX making sure that goal goes in.
And now it is Eclipse that has taken the lead early on in this series. So that we've seen in the previous game that Imperium took the lead early on and they went on to win. Now let's see if the reverse is true for Eclipse as we go into this next part of the game.
Alright, and as we see... Oh, wrong camera. Go back. I can't. All right, there we go. Now I can see technical difficulties. PSYONIX being able to push it down the court while Alex is just pinching it against the wall, sending it back down to orange territory. You don't want it in your territory. Now, Fruit trying to clear it out, making sure he doesn't give it right away to I can't say his name. I'm gonna get Oda.
Iota. Okay, I thought you were talking
Iota.
about.
I'm gonna call him Oda. Oda. Hopefully he doesn't get mad at me for that, just so I remember. But Kyle giving it up, trying to get it up to their side so he can get a good pass. But J-Hup's there trying to make sure that they don't get that score. PSYONIX getting the good pass to a Fruit clear, getting that good pass to middle. Hopefully PSYONIX getting that goal, but slightly missing. Fruit hopefully going to push up, trying to see if he can beat Oda. Oda's going past him, sending it all the way down to their back wall. Fruit's going to try to clear it, but he misses. Leaving it with an open net, and Kyle scoring.
There we go. The game is tied up now. Imperium. With Kyle coming in with a great solo shot right into the net before anyone can get there in time. That feeling when you're chasing after a ball to make the save, you just can't quite reach it even though you're close because it hits the net. Like
If only you can make your car 2 inches longer.
If only it were a limo.
Yeah, Oda, I mean, these guys leaving that open net, I mean, granted, it was off a kickoff, so you're almost scrambling to try to get that ball and a boost off start. Let's see what they can do on this next kickoff. Kickoffs have been getting a lot better from both of these teams. Look at that. Fruit getting the good kickoff, being able to push it over to their side, but Oda saying, no, I want that on your side. J-Hup's hopefully going to do something. PSYONIX passing play, pushing it up. PSYONIX, another tap, but Kyle is there to save it. Fruit passing it into the middle. J-Hup's going down. Close one.
The Eclipse pressure is on right now, but well, at least for a moment there, but here comes some more pressure, this time on the other side of the fence.
Definitely.
Oh,
Imperium being up 1.
That ball has been going back and forth lately, and now it's finally gone to, again, Eclipse. Now, Imperium, they have the commanding lead. This is usually Eclipse's deal.
Yes. What is going on? Is Eclipse finally starting to die down, or is Imperium really starting to rise? Who knows? Let's see how it plays out.
Indeed. As we go into... Whoa! Bit of a tussle there for the ball.
J-Hub's probably not the greatest play to make right there because you're almost going to put it right in front of your net. But thankfully, they got a really good pinch to clear that completely off. Demo coming in, but Oda's there to clear it off completely. No boost for him, trying to see if he can keep pushing, but it's struggling. Alex being able to push it up to their back wall, but PSYONIX is there to push it off.
We've seen some demos throughout this series, but not much in terms of capitalizing on demos, actually at goal.
Very true. This is almost a game of who's more patient enough to be able to take it to the net and be able to wait for a shot on goal. Just like that, Kyle waiting to see if he could find that shot. Almost had the shot in net, but only had it on the goal. Now J-Hub's a little confused on what he should do here. Should he push? Should he back up? And bumping him to PSYONIX, which leaves them all at bad positioning. But J-Hub's is still able to clear it. And Fruit able to come in and get that score.
I was gonna make a little joke about J-Hub's not quite figuring out what to do about a situation where his team is behind. But jokes aside, Eclipse manages to bring this game to a 1-0 deficit, to a 1-goal deficit here. Eclipse, they're in the position to tie this up, but they have to deal with the defense that is Imperium. Ball is deep in blue though. Pressure is on blue.
Yes, it is. And PSYONIX trying to go for that bump to be able to get that easy open net, but it's unfortunately missed. Now, hopefully PSYONIX makes that open net and secures it to be a 3-3 tie game with a minute left.
Yeah, Mercs didn't chat with the shade thrown at this game, at these two teams. It's like, this is worse than my ranked games. Then I'm like, Mercs.
It may be worse than your ranked games, but not everyone is very good. You never know.
Have you ever seen me play Mercs? That's worse than any game ever of all time.
Shoot, I'm ranked diamond, but I play like a bronze.
I'm unranked, and I play
Shoot.
like an unranked. Great demo for Root, by the way.
Yes, getting these good demos, trying to see if they can get an offensive pressure, but really, they're getting the demos, being able to keep the offense, but it's not being able to force them to get a goal.
They'll be going into overtime.
Yes, they will. Well, they have 20 seconds. We can see how this turn of events can happen. Fruit has 90, or he's full boost, hoping to get some sort of shot. He's stealing all the boost. So Eclipse or Imperium's completely boostless,
hello.
and they leave an open net. PSYONIX getting that good win.
Okay, let's take a look. And here's went right past
the pre-flip.
defender.
The pre-flip for his back tire to make it go right in the net. All right, let's see how this kickoff goes. This kickoff could mean the game.
Oh, hang on.
All right, Oda getting a really good
they got
kickoff.
the kickoff win there, but they need
Kyle
to
getting that good
capitalize.
center, but Fruit's going to pass it off to the side. Hopefully Alex can pass it in. Nope.
Wait. Ball's still in play.
Wait.
Ball's still in play.
Oh, and it's still in play. Oda at
It's
0
tied.
seconds. Taking it to overtime.
Overtime at 0, ladies and gentlemen.
Oda with a great play, being able to get that shot in at 0 seconds, thinking, man, I do not want to let them win this and be up on 1. Let's see this kickoff. Imperium getting a great kickoff for an instant goal.
Oh, hang on okay, hold the phone and give the phone to Imperium right on the kickoff. This is clearly what they wanted before the overtime. Here we go. Imperium are like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead of the best team in slips right now in terms of wins. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Yeah, why not? It's just gonna nonchalantly pull ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
Jokes
Yeah,
aside,
yeah,
that
that-
was a very close game, especially at the end. We're going into Game 4 with Imperium in the lead. Basically, the reverse of Eclipse's situation when they went into Game 4 in the semifinals.
Now, if you notice, I mean, these guys are playing a lot different. Their play styles, I mean, they're jumping back and forth. Imperium had 11 shots on goal this game, where Eclipse only had 7. It was a completely different game last time, and I mean, granted, the score was a lot smaller than 9 points total. But if you notice, Imperium only has 3 saves, which is almost telling me that Eclipse is struggling on that offense end. They need to start bumping in with that offense. That first win really put them up there saying, hey, we're going to get this game. We're going to go. We're going to try to get as strong of an offense as we can. And, I mean, shoot, these guys are throwing some shade at each other in chat right now. But,
Good Lord.
I mean, we've still got, I mean, a couple games that we could play. Eclipse needs to get this win to stay in the series. Let's see how it plays out.
Yes, if Eclipse wins this, they will force a Game 5 and proc the boss music that I already have selected via Spotify. But, and this is a big but here, if Imperium wins this, they win the series.
Yes, this is definitely going to be a great game and a good matchup. Let's see how this starting kickoff goes with Imperium getting that good kickoff, but Eclipse going straight in and saying, I need this goal. I need to win this game. PSYONIX trying to keep a good offense, and Fruit, definitely, they're keeping that strong offense. Already have 2 shots on goals, but Imperium saying, no, we're going to have 2 saves. But then look at that. J-Hups comes in and says, hey, I'm getting that goal. 3 shots on goal, 1 goal. That's not bad.
I just realized, as you were talking during the start of the game, Eclipse is now in the reverse sweep situation after putting multiple teams into that situation before. The shoe is
Yes, they are.
now on the other foot.
Yes, this is definitely going to be an intense game for Eclipse. They need to get this win to be able to stay, and if they don't, I mean, it's going to be a hard loss. I mean, you can't take that on your big day. PSYONIX being able to keep that good, happy vibes, trying to keep his team in a good, happy, good matter, just good rotations, good comms. And I mean, no one's back. Where is everyone? They're up, trying to keep that good offense, like we said. Fruit being able to clear it out, and hopefully PSYONIX hitting it. But no, Alex is going to come in and say, no, this is my hit. J-Hub's hopefully going to pass it to mid, and he's able to put it up. PSYONIX going up, getting that shot on goal, but unfortunately it is saved.
Good solid defensive play by Imperium. They do not want another goal scored on them. And also some offensive play coming in from Iota. And honestly, Eclipse losing this series and thus the tourney in the finals would be like it would be like the Slip's equivalent of the Undertaker losing the streak. Because it's been a bit of a constant with these tourneys. Whenever Eclipse joins a Slip's tourney, they go on to win it.
Well, it's almost like the game in the RLCS today. If no one watched and tuned in, our very strong Space Station Gaming actually was taken down by a whole other team. This same matchup could happen in this game. Imperium doing very good, being up 1 or 2-1 in the series. Hopefully going to be able to secure the dub in this game, but we'll see how it turns out.
Right now, Eclipse are in the lead. It's not a commanding lead by any stretch of the imagination, but a lead is still a lead. But then it gets extended by the birthday boy, PSYONIX.
PSYONIX definitely doing very good.
Yeah, solid setup from Flute there around the wall there. Good wall bounce. Well, it wasn't even roll bounce, it was more like a hill bounce, ramp bounce.
Something like that.
Anyway,
I'm getting a call on Discord. What the heck?
Wait,
I had myself on Do Not Disturb. What the heck?
Okay, so
We are good though. Everything is fixed. All right, I am back.
yeah, not
All right,
what's going on there.
I didn't miss much until Kyle, right when I come back, hitting that easy open goal from a great pass. Alex knowing those passes and being able to give that straight shot on net. Now the big thing is we always notice Eclipse, they've got already 8 shots on net. 8. We're 2.5 minutes in. Where Imperium, they have 2.
Yeah,
Where's their shots on net?
that is a bit of a problem. Their offensive pressure needs to be worked on now if they want to get back into this game and take the lead. Win the whole series, maybe. But right now they're on the defensive back foot, which is not what they want right now, especially with Eclipse being its awesome dominant self. I say that as Iota gets a demo off.
Yes. Which the biggest thing is, they may have 2 shots on net, but they are at a 50% goal ratio right now compared to Eclipse. But on the score, it's 2-1. We have 2 minutes left. Let's see how this plays out. Kyle almost getting the good shot, but ends up getting blocked by Fruit.
And yeah, we're getting a little bit of commotion, just a tiny bit of commotion in the Discord chat with MRK, basically saying that people just can't seem to find a way to win against Eclipse. What a shame. Yeah, I understand because you guys were playing your best out there.
Tivo played very good today.
Yeah, Eclipse is like the rival that they haven't been able to be consistent yet. But you can see in this series, Eclipse not undefeatable. Imperium are like, no, they can be beaten. Let's show you what's what.
They definitely want to push that strong win be able to secure the win on this so they do not get knocked out. And the game with Tivo, all they can do is replay analysis and be able to train on that practice, to be able to realize this is what needs to get done to be able to beat these guys. These are our rivals. We are going to show them that we can win. And as of right now, PSYONIX trying to keep it in the blue side and being able to pass it to mid. Hopefully Alex not going to be able to put it on net, but he's going to try to see if he can follow with it. Oda taking it, putting it on a back wall, but they're able to clear it out. Oda coming in, almost getting a shot on net and goal, but PSYONIX going to take it all the way down the court, passing it off. No one's there to take it. Nope. J-Hups, Fruit, J-Hups, Fruit. No one's there. It's a close one. PSYONIX going in backwards. Strange way to try to make a goal, but I mean, it works sometimes. Now Fruit in an awkward position. If you didn't notice, Fruit had a card change. He went from the Dominus to the Fennec. I'm pretty sure he had the Dominus at the first game. And PSYONIX with that crazy pinch, sending it all the way to the other side. Hopefully Alex can take it over to the other side from here and get that easy goal. But PSYONIX says no and takes it down to the floor. Kyle pushes it up. Oda pushes it to the side. Kyle pushes it out. And it's down. And this looks like we're going to have a game 5.
Game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Game 5.
I'm pretty sure they said 5 or 7. I'm pretty sure it's a 5, right? Yeah, out of 5. Okay.
Yep,
Just
best
making
of
sure.
5. Best of 5. Not best of 7. We've never done that before. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, firstly, Eclipse, Imperium, they are showing that they're definitely proven to be a great team. Eclipse, they're two great teams. Eclipse, strong as ever, but Imperium, they're better than they were last week. They've been practicing
Yes, they are.
for this. They've been preparing for this. All right.
Yeah, they definitely are doing a lot better than what they could be. And I mean, I'm seeing Eclipse going all the way. I feel like they're doing very well. Their goals, their shots to goal ratio isn't the greatest, but they are getting those shots on goal, which is showing us that they are getting the good offense. They're being able to push that offense, being able to say, hey, I'm going to keep you guys on your toes, trying to say, you have no boost. You're going to be the one struggling, where we did this to everyone else. Hopefully we can keep it on, and let's get this win for Eclipse. Maybe. Or Imperium. We'll see how they play.
Alright, folks. I've been waiting several tourneys for this moment. Epic Boss music time! It is a cover because Twitch DMCs are a jerk.
Alright, starting off very strong
Yes,
with this music. Eclipse starting off.
Yes, sir, we got Bury the Light, a cover provided by Little V Mills. Enjoy, chat. Let's get this turning. Go. Let's end this up with a bang. Bring it in, Caboose.
All right. So what we have here, we have Imperium trying to keep that strong offense off the start because they want to make sure that they can try to at least get one goal up before they have to try and see if they can defend their title and say, we are going to win this. But Eclipse, PSYONIX getting a sort of a latency issue as I'm looking at the server, but we should be all right. We'll see how he plays out, see if he says anything. J-Hubs going to the ceiling, trying to get that ceiling pinch, giving it to Fruit, but Fruit ends up backing off. Now Kyle going to try to see if he can clear it, but PSYONIX is there. Oda is going to be able to send it all the way down the court to J-Hubs. J-Hubs is going to try to send it up to PSYONIX. PSYONIX is going to pass it to mid, but Alex comes up and stops him. Fruit's going to try to see if he can get the clear, but Kyle's there to pinch it off to the back wall. Now, as you see, J-Hubs is not trying to play too aggressive, but he's trying to keep it out of their possession. So he's going to keep a small passing play to himself, but try to see if he can give it up. But then Oda and Kyle, I mean, they're pinched, sending it straight up, pushing them to make everyone have to use their boost to get up. And Kyle was able to get just a crazy shot down the court. So J-Hubs has to use all of his boost, leaving an open net to where Oda can almost get a shot on goal. What are your thoughts?
So far it's been a very close matchup, and right now I've been trying to make sure that people can hear the epic music. And so far, yeah, people can hear it. I am the storm that is approaching. Seriously, the Devil May Cry 5 soundtrack is killer. It is absolutely amazing. I recommend it. Now back to the game, folks. This has been an excitingly close past the game 5. No one scored yet as we go past the 3-minute mark.
Yes, certainly. I mean, the teams are definitely keeping a good offense. Where Eclipse, I mean, they're getting that very, very, very strong offense right now. Keep it in the back blue corner. But now Imperium's needing to try to turn it around. Going to try to see if they can get what they can with no boost. But I mean, Eclipse, they keep getting that boost rotation to be able to push them back. As of right now, Fruit struggling to get that ball. Hopefully PSYONIX will push up and get that win. As he does, Oda's going to try to see if he can take it all the way to mid, where Kyle could jump up and send it over to their net. But Oda actually hits it. Deflects it off the net. Fruit possibly challenging to make a goal, but ends up getting beat. Almost 3 minutes into the game and only 2 shots on goal by Eclipse. None by now one by Imperium. What a strange matchup we have here. 1 save each.
It's a strange match. It's been a very close one. As I said earlier, it could go either way as we go past the 2-minute warning. Man, who's gonna get the first goal of this game? Of this game 5? Who's gonna get the momentum? And who could potentially win it? I have no idea. These are two very even teams skill-wise. Like one small error could spell disaster for the team that makes it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a very, and if you look at chat, people are saying overtime, it's going to send us to overtime. It could. This game is a very good defense and very good offense with, Kyle trying to send it to mid, but he's going to end up giving it up to Fruit. Fruit's going to send it down to the blue side, hopefully. And Alex, he's pushing up with trying to get all that offense he can, but J-Hubs is there. Kyle's back in the fight, going to try to see if he can get a demo and open net, but J-Hubs is there. PSYONIX to his right, ready for the middle pass, but of course, unfortunately, Alex and Oda are there to be able to get a passing play off.
And don't worry, folks, I have the music on repeat just in case we go into a long overtime. Oh, great demo there, courtesy of Imperium. That could be... Okay, I guess that won't lead to anything, but it's alright, they still have the ball.
Yes, they do. And with Eclipse trying to get that goal off, we have 30 seconds left. Only a total of 4 shots in total on this game. 3 saves. Wondering why one hasn't gone in? No one may know. But no goals, no assists. Everyone trying their hardest. Let's see, we have 10 seconds.
This music is especially fitting because it works for boss fights, especially final boss fights, and this is especially perfect because Eclipse might as well be the final boss of Slips. As we go into a 0-0 overtime.
This is a crazy matchup as we have both teams a struggling kickoff to see who's going to get that mid boost and have a good kickoff advantage. But Kyle's going to send it, shot on goal, but ends up missing. PSYONIX going to try to see if he can clear it to middle, but Oda is going to take it, pass it over to Kyle. Kyle's going to take it up to the wall and hit it, pinch off the ceiling. J-Hubs is there and be able to clear out, but Alex is there right next to him. Open net. Fruit's there. PSYONIX going to follow over. Fruit's going to jump up, try to redirect it into the goal, but ends up missing, which leaves PSYONIX having to push an open net with J-Hubs back.
Right now,
J-Hubs.
Linksu is calling it here a goal under 1 minute. Well, it's getting pretty close to the minute mark here. Let's see if that actually happens.
Oh, it's a close one, but no one's up to be able to help pressure. Now with Kyle shooting it on net, hopefully J-Hubs can clear it out far enough so that no one scores, but it's only going to pass it back to mid. Thankfully, Fruit was there to save the ball. Now J-Hubs getting the shot on net, Alex able to save. Oda's going to try to see if he can possibly dribble it over and flick it into the net, but he ended up going to pass. PSYONIX is there.
Yes, sir.
Now Kyle's
going to get the 1 goal to win them all. I know Lord of the Rings joke, but it fits perfectly with what's going on here. These two teams have been playing incredibly well.
This is definitely a very good matchup, and I feel as if we should almost say that these guys are definitely showing their worth of being in the finals.
Eclipse, they've definitely proven their worth multiple times over throughout multiple turnings. And Imperium, they got a win off of Eclipse in the previous tourney. In the finals too, same bracket placement and everything. So they definitely showed that they could hang with them, and here they are, basically hanging with them neck and neck in every sense of the word. Who knows who's gonna win now? I never thought I'd say that in an Eclipse situation in the finals of all things, but I have no idea who will win the tourney.
It's a very close game as Kyle almost gets the double tap to put it right in that back corner. But here we go with Alex, hopefully trying to push in front of him, but Fruit able to send it down the court. Alex is going to push it off back corner. J-Hubs put it almost on net, but hits crossbar. PSYONIX is going to possibly go, but he has 0 boost and needs to back up. Fruit possibly going to challenge, but he can't. He needs to have someone else challenge. Double commit, leaving Fruit by himself on the net, but he's able to easily clear that out and hopefully be able to send it down the court.
Yeah, this lasted so long. The boss music is. Whoa!
And there it is. Imperium gets the win over
Imperium!
Eclipse.
Right as the music ended, like it was about to start back up. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen! Imperium has done what we all thought to be unthinkable. They have beaten Eclipse. Eclipse
That was
has
a
lost.
great matchup.
I repeat for emphasis. I repeat just for the folks back in the back. Eclipse has lost in the finals. They lost a tourney. Imperium have broken the streak.
Yes, they
Might
have.
as well call them Eclipse Breakers now, or something of that nature. Like, give them a nickname in the Discord tag or something, because that was incredible. Incredible. Shoutouts to both teams, Eclipse and Imperium, for bringing it to Game 5, letting me play some boss music, and Imperium with the most expertly timed win I have ever seen in Game 5, all the way to the finals, basically having the music play for its duration. Wow. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, before I take too long to get out of the lobby... ladies, gentlemen, folks, everyone in between, everybody, that was incredible. That
was a very good game.
amazing. Like, in Eclipse, they showed to everyone why they are the best, why they are considered to be the best team in Slips, why they have so many tourney wins under their belt. They played their best, but from what I could tell, some careless mistakes here and there led to their loss. And Imperium, they made mistakes of their own, but they capitalized on Eclipse's errors, like any good team should. And in the very, very end, that one goal was what decided it. That one final goal. Whoever was defending on Eclipse's side must be kicking themselves hard right now. I didn't see who it was. Oh, man.
Yeah, it was a tough game. It was a very close game. I feel like they definitely played their hearts out. They played very good. PSYONIX, yes, it was an upset on his birthday, but he did play his heart out. He played very good as a team leader and being able to show that he can actually do something. Eclipse, great game to you guys. You got a great dub.
Yeah, that was one of the best finals I've seen, and I've seen some great ones. In fact, one of the other best finals that I've seen from several tourneys ago was when I spontaneously used boss music for that finals Game 5. That was a spur of the moment deal that's basically become a bit of a tradition for me. But I haven't been able to do that since that tourney, and I got to do it again this time. Thanks, guys. Thanks, folks. Thank you to those two teams for making that happen. Oh, man. Eclipse lost. I gotta repeat that again for the chat.
Yeah, I said it wrong. I accidentally said Eclipse. I meant to say Imperium.
Imperium won. Imperium
they won.
So they'll
Imperium won.
So they'll be getting the $30 prize. Shout out to them for winning the whole thing. And of course, they're gonna, of course, pretty soon they're gonna see that their Slips profiles on the Discord are gonna get some upgrades. Anyways, a big thank you to Eclipse for being so darn awesome. We'll be seeing those two teams again, and I hope I see all these teams again next week. So anyways,
Yeah, these guys definitely are very good.
Yeah, we're gonna. Ooh, holy moly! I think that Tivo's feeling pretty happy about Eclipse losing. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna end it off here. Big thank you to everybody for watching. We're gonna take care of things in the Discord. And as a reminder to everybody, we do weekly tourneys in the lead up to the upcoming Slips League, which will be super awesome once we get that going. Ladies and gentlemen, the Slips League is gonna be pretty darn cool. It's gonna be like a month-long deal. Once we get it started, we'll have like teams with general managers. I'm gonna be playing for the lovely Slips credits that you've been seeing in the Discord, playing for money, and it's gonna be a full-on league a full-on league format. It's gonna be really, really cool once we get it started. But in the meantime, we've got weekly tourneys to look forward to. Now, if you're wondering about 1v1 tourneys in the future, well, you'll see them again in the future. You'll see them again soon, I'm sure. That first one was a great success. Shoutouts to Shay, by the way, for making that happen. But
Yeah,
we'll,
it'll
let you, we'll
be-
let you know what's coming. We'll let you know what the future holds. Anyways, on that note, big thanks to the Slip staff for making this tourney run so darn well. A big thanks to Caboose for bringing in that color and play-by-play when he needed to make the switch. A big thanks to,
Yeah.
I would say a big thanks to KYR, but yeah, no. a big thanks to Tala for taking care of the stream scene or the studio scenes, making sure they're nice and up to date. Shout out to Naz for keeping the match lobbies going. Really appreciate that, and shout outs to the rest of the staff for being so darn cool and helping out whenever they can. And of course, a big thanks to Hussein for making all of this possible by creating slips. We'll be seeing you guys next week. The tourney prize will be delivered shortly, and of course, as always, stick around. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.
See you guys.